If anyone can name this piece of music or what film it's from, I will give you an inspiration.
It's from Lord of the Rings, isn't it?
Son of a
I've
bitch,
got to turn
Dylan.
it up, but I've got to have a look at it to turn it up.
By the way, Michael, if we click on the little banjo, we can see what music's playing.
Fine, I'm not. No, that's it. I'll take that back then. You're not getting inspiration point, you cheating buggers.
It literally says "Voyage to Mordor." What's that from?
It's from the animated
Wonder
version.
where that's from.
Yeah, it is
Right,
from the
78.
80s one.
Is it Superman?
Yeah.
It does sound a bit Superman-like, doesn't it?
Get out a little bit, but it's not. Solid.
I love the animated Lord of the Rings.
It's crap, but it's good crap.
It's good crap. Nostalgic crap.
The nostalgic crap, exactly. It's the only access to Lord of the Rings I had when I was like 10, because I wasn't reading a book like that. Jesus.
It is a bit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Are we streaming?
Yeah.
I can hear massive amounts of hiss.
Yeah.
Tap on.
Is
I
it?
can.
It's Megan.
Is it me?
Is it me?
What have I done wrong?
I thought it was Dylan doing a massive inhale of his.
That's what I thought.
Jesus, Dylan! Christ, you're going to empty it.
Is it still
Breathe
doing
out.
it now?
Breathe out. No, it's not.
All right. Previously on Dragon Heist, you found yourself approaching the wondrous city of Waterdeep, being waylaid whilst papers were being checked. You found yourself amongst the summer fete that was happening on the outskirts of the city. During the fete, you met one another through various means and devices. There was an unfortunate murder, which was never really cleared up. The city watch arrived and took care of the bodies pretty quickly. And a strange man approached you and invited you to drinks that evening at the Yawning Portal, which was, of course, Volo, who's tasked you with a quest to find his friend, Floon. And that's kind of where we left it after a bit of a bar fight and a troll popping up from the portal. You are currently sitting around the bar. Hang on. Let me activate. In the brawl, there you are. You find yourself in the Yawning Portal, having just accepted the mission. What do you want to do? I believe Peter may have some role playing to do.
I do.
As Gambit is still there.
Gambit says he's going to stay in the Yawning Portal and practice his fingering on his guitar.
Fair enough. So
I didn't think of an exit for him.
So you're not interested in this mission, my friend?
It doesn't really pay enough for my tastes. Too much danger for very little reward. I don't really want to run an inn.
Fair enough. It is some responsibility to run in Waterdeep, but can be a hell of a moneymaker.
I just wanted to sing.
What, the curtains?
But father...
Well, very well, my friend. That is your choice. To be fair, sounds like you could use the practice.
I give him a really, like a deadpan stare, like daggers.
Yes, it's very strange. Being construct, you look the same.
Oh yeah.
So, my friends, the Skewered Dragons. The last time I was with my friend Floon, he has disappeared, and please, I'm very concerned. The Skewered Dragon can be found in the dock area, the dock ward.
Which way is the dock ward?
Well, we're currently in the middle of town. It's to the west. Just look for the sea. Big ships.
Ooh, never seen ships.
Yes, oh, they're quite wondrous. There's 3 ships in at the moment from a fair. They're traveling circus. Very big, very ornate ships. Fascinating.
What's this circus?
Oh, they're in town for the midsummer fair that's happening in a few weeks. They've come all the way from Luskan.
Ooh.
Mike.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, Doug.
Yes.
What's the time of day? Actually, just thinking about it.
It's the evening. You are huddled around during the evening. It's just getting dark, but it's not pitch black. And there are street lights around. It's like a city, so you know the streets are lit. You can see what's going on.
Lovely.
So I will activate the map of the water deep. Holy crap, that's a big. You see that?
It's loading.
It's a big map.
That is a big
Oh, I
map.
was gonna say it's at 10%.
Cool.
Oh, there we go.
Right.
Excuse my internet.
It's alright, it's fine. Now then,
Oh wow, that is a
Oh.
big one.
it's a big map. It is a big map. Now then, I'm slightly unprepared in the sense that being such a big map, the only place I know is where we're going after this, where your manor is. There's the Yawning Portal in the middle of the town. If you look to the east of Castle Waterdeep, to the southeast, you'll see a little black dot that says Yawning Portal.
Oh wow, you got to zoom in for it.
Yeah, you have to zoom in
I'm
for
right
it.
at the top of the map. Hang on a second.
It's all right. This will take some. You'll get used to this map. It's a bit like the Barovia map.
Somebody.
What street are we on?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm down near Snail Street. I'm not down. I'm not personally, but that's on the map. I don't know.
Can you see the Trades Ward?
The
Yes.
Trades
Right.
Ward, yes.
To the west of Trades Ward, you will see Soothsayer Way.
Yeah, got it there.
Follow
where
that
Dylan
to the
is.
west,
Yeah.
and you should see a black dot that says the Yawning Portal about there.
Oh, we're there. Right, let's.
We don't see a
Zoom
black
in.
dot.
No.
You're not-
I do not
Did-
see said black dot.
No, we don't.
Oh, what? Is that not on yours? Gases.
It's
We
right near.
get special things.
I was
I
gonna say it's right
apologise.
near Cook Street.
Hang on, how's that?
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
There we
Sorry,
go.
I've just realised all of these things, silly map, they're all bleeding secret, ain't they?
Well, yeah, there should be.
Stupid bookage. Right, so there's the Yawning Portal, and the Dock Ward is obviously to the southwest, south and west.
Yep. Oh, it's a pretty big dock, that area, that. Wow.
It's where the name Waterdeep comes from. It's a very deep dock, so they called it Waterdeep.
Yeah. Okay.
Mike, just because I've been here before, would I have any sort of clue which street it would be on, or I would
Yeah, you've heard of the Skewered Dragon. It's kind of a bit of a dive, but being in your business, you've been around there before, and you know that it's on Candle Lane, which is somewhere. But yeah, so where's Candle Lane? Is it worth? Eh.
God Lane.
Yep,
Cod Lane?
found it here. Where
Got it.
I am.
Bingo, got it, Charles. There's Candle Lane. So it's on Candle Lane. So not too far from the Yawning Portal to the south, down the Snail Street,
Okay.
and off you go.
And just as we walk, I give obviously everyone here is unfamiliar with this place. I give them a warning to hold on to your coin and just be mindful, as it's a bit of a dive.
It's a fair comment. Yeah, as you approach the dock ward, you can see the sort of the streets change character, as it were. They go from kind of central town to a bit shadier. Houses get smaller, a bit more run down. Clearly, sort of the poorer part of town. This is where all the dock workers live, and they obviously don't make a fortune working on the docks. So yeah, it's sort of gets worse as you head further south down Snail Street. You can see everything sort of changing and stuff. As you turn into Chester Street, which is here, you find yourselves on a street that has been cordoned off by the City Watch. Lying on the cobblestones are half dozen corpses, seemingly the victims of some terrible skirmish. Watch officers have disarmed and arrested 3 blood-drenched humans, are in the midst of questioning witnesses. And upon seeing you, the officer just says, "Get on, nothing to see here, move along." So you get moved down Snail Street. Do you want to do anything?
Loop through, because obviously there's all these little back alleys. Can I loop through stealthily and just not get too close, but overhear what the guards are saying?
Yeah, you can, as you come around the corner here, you kind of roll a perception check for me.
Sean, good news. I figured out how to link the rolls now.
Awesome.
Not that it did me any good with that.
12. Yep. You hear sort of muffled voices, but you generally just hear like one watch officer talking. Oh God, not again! Another skirmish broke out between the Zentarim and the Xanathars. This thing's getting really bloody. There's, it's nothing special. It's literally just a sort of a gang fight, but it's now starting to break out into the streets more frequently. And this is like, this is like the second one this week. This is getting out of control. We need to do something.
Okay,
But
I'm gonna. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna slip away before they notice me.
Okay. As you approach the corner, here, where's Candle Street again? Candle Street again. Oh, there's Candle Street. Right. As you come around this corner here, you hear random scuffles. Hang on, activate.
I love it's called random battle map.
It is, unfortunately, it is a random battle map. So if we pop you,
I'm in the dark.
I'm in the dark. Yes, because you're not on there yet. Ding.
What were the name of the street where the dead people were?
We're
like one north from this, weren't it?
I'll let you know in a minute because it means switching maps. Peter's drawing all over the map again. Peter's on the wrong. Peter's on the wrong. Sorry.
I was wondering why I couldn't select my character, and that's because I'm in the penis drawing screen.
Can you select your character now, Peter?
Yes, I can.
Can you guys see anything?
I can, but only because I have dark vision, I think.
Okay, it is fairly dark. Hang on.
I can see a couple of buildings and a street. I assume that's what we're supposed to be seeing.
That is what you can see. To the east of you, you hear sort of muffled voices and a bit of a scuffle going on.
I'm going to look at Athos and I'm going to say, can you chuck me on the roof? Well, actually, for a start, how high is the roof?
Chucking.
I want to be the Chucky for once.
Can we climb up?
Or
Is it possible to climb?
I mean,
You're going to have to make an athletics check if you want to climb up on the roof. You can also stealth along the side and sort of peer around, as it's clear they're not on the street as such.
All right. No, I'll try scale up the roof just to have a peek and see what's going on.
Okay, roll me athletics check.
Athletics? Oh no. Oh, that's not terrible.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, you climb up on top of the roof and make your way across. You see what can only be described as some form of three people wearing kind of religious garb, and they're surrounding a dwarf type person, and they look like they're trying to drag him off, but he's resisting as best he can.
Do I recognize? I suppose I should start by saying, do I recognize the religious garb?
No, it's just
Ooh.
the sort of white robes, very nondescript, but you can tell they're not sort of knights or anything. They're definitely in sort of monk robes, as it were.
All right, Peter, I can't get Peter. No, sorry, Mike, I can't get up on the roof.
That's probably. Oh, hello. Sorry. There you go.
Yay! Thank you very much.
Can you move, Meg, or?
Oh, I've not tried.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm gonna pop a shot at this one here.
Okay. You get advantage because you're taken by surprise.
As that's going on, and I see a giant lion rounding the corner, I shout, "You there! Help me with these!"
Athos steps out like, what's going on here?
Nothing to do with you, beast man. This dwarf's coming with us. He belongs to us.
And what exactly gives you the right to this midget?
He's ours. We look after him. We've looked after him for years, and he's trying to run away. He's
I'll
ours.
do an insight check to see if I believed him.
I just
Yeah, sure.
I just shout, "Look after me! I've been your fucking prisoner."
Shut it, you. You can tell they're telling some form of truth, but there's obviously some reason why the dwarf is distressed. Clearly
Almost
doesn't want to go with them.
Steps up to the one at the end as intimidatingly as he can, and like says, "I'm not inclined to believe you. Let him go. I'll give you this one chance."
Game, lads. Roll for initiative.
Yeah.
I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, I did say that. Hang on.
You
No,
need
he's
to,
not hiding
you need to
behind
start
me.
the encounter, Mike. There we go.
Hang on. I need to set up the camera.
Oh yeah. Oh, whoopsie. I need to do initiative. Oh, how do I roll? Let me
Right
roll.
click your icon and click the cross
there it
cross
goes.
swords.
Sorry, it's been a while.
So you've done a natural 20 already. As you got
Yep.
to get a shot off from the roof before this starts going down. So this chap here, I assume is the one you're aiming for.
Yes. Just a quick question.
Yes.
It's saying sneak attack damage, but I imagine I'm up on the roof. Would I count that or no?
Pete.
I don't know. Greg,
I
Sorry, what?
sneak attack. You need to have a party member within 5
No,
feet of the target.
You
don't
either need to have advantage. What type? I mean, you either need to have advantage, or it's only once you take certain archetypes that then an ally within 5
Oh,
feet
right.
of an enemy counts.
Well, she's got height advantage, doesn't she?
Well,
yeah, and she's also got a shot off before anything happens. So that's why.
yeah,
I sort
then
of
you
gave
automatically have advantage. If it's a surprise attack, you automatically have advantage, and thus you would be allowed to use sneak attack.
Whoa.
Neat.
Does that make sense, Shards?
Yeah. Sorry, it's just because on the beyond 20 thing, it automatically was popping on sneak attack damage. I was like, oh, that doesn't seem correct, but yeah, that makes sense.
So what's your damage?
It is excuse me, math. 18 damage.
The arrow whistles perfectly straight through his neck once again, and you just see the man sort of grab his neck, look over you at surprise, and just collapses, gargling on his own blood as he bleeds out, just not knowing what the hell happened. But he's dead.
Sweet. Oh, am I top of the round, or if that?
Now you are the top of the round as well, so
You go again.
I guess you,
Oh,
you
right.
need to go again.
Fantastic. I'll have a pop at this one as well with the short bow. Oh, guess what? You get to use your surprise.
Okay. Hang on, let me make a note of your epic failure. See, it's never easy, is it?
Is this how my character ends?
Yeah. Is this
No, it's
how I
fine.
die?
It's you basically you pull the bow back, but you unexpectedly after having strung it once, it doesn't react quite the way you expect it to, and the arrow kind of just falls on the floor. And you notice there's a slight hairline fracture in your bow.
Oh.
So that is your go. Mr. Acolyte here. He's going to hang on. He's going to club Mr. Rex. Attack. Normal. Rolls a 9. Pete.
Pardon?
9. Does that hit?
No.
He swings at you and just sort of glances off your shoulder. Brutus, it's your go.
He's going to into here. is not your thing. It obviously doesn't refer to the dwarf as he or anything.
Did you just assume my gender?
They just stay out of it. You. There's nothing to do with you. You don't understand.
And he's going to bring out his hand axe and make a slice at the bottom one's arm.
This one. Cool.
Did that roll?
Nope. You're linking your
Right.
proficiency.
Oh, here we go. Sorry.
15's a hit.
17. Yeah.
17 damage as you bring the hand axe down.
No. Sorry.
Oh,
damage is
sorry,
just
4.
4. Yeah.
You bring the hand axe down and you basically slice into his shoulder. You feel the axe thunk into the bone, and you think, "Ooh!" But you know the acolyte screams, "Ah!" But he's still standing, just barely though.
Well, that's me.
La Cargo.
Muted.
No.
I'm gonna sneak in between these two here, and attack this guy here.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack him with my hand axe.
Chopping them down.
Trying to 16.
That is a hit.
Yes. No.
Ooh.
5 damage. Oh, why have I got -1?
You bring the axe swinging round in an arc, and you slice into his rib cage from the side, and you hear sort of a clang as it's obviously glanced off metal, but you also see a little spray of blood sort of come out. So you've done some damage, but not a lot.
I know.
You still
Well, I
standing.
have two attacks with small weapon things.
Okay.
So can I also attack him with in my
Sure.
other hand? I've got my dagger.
Yep.
For 21.
Oh, that's a hit.
For 4 more damage.
Fine. Your axe, your dagger comes round in the opposite arc and just comes in at the other side. Again, you feel it sort of clink into armor, but you do feel it penetrate through the armor as more blood sort of gushes out the other side of him. But he's still standing, just barely though. He's looking pretty wrecked.
Right,
Is that
I'm
it?
done. Yeah, I'm done.
Athos.
Arthos is gonna just start clawing at this guy in front of him, I think.
Cool.
I'd imagine 7's a miss.
It is a miss. You'll bring your claws down, and it kind of again glances off of his hidden armor.
Okay, I get 2 though, effectively, because I got 2 claws, which is always nice.
Okay.
21
It's a hit.
for 5 points of damage.
And you bring your claw round, you miss his head, but you basically rip his throat out. Just in one big clump, you pull his esophagus clean out of his body as he just sort of eyes go blank and he just falls backwards,
Beautiful.
dead.
Deed.
Dead. Cool. Last one standing. Right, you ungrateful bastard! I'm gonna kill you! As he swings for Rex. Again. And it's a 17.
Oh, that hits.
Two points of damage.
Okay.
Cool. That's his go done.
I shout at him through gritted teeth. Me and my new friends here are gonna send you back to Cedric as Mince. And I trace his sigil in the air and point at him, and then the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air momentarily as I cast Toll the Dead on him. He needs a wisdom saving throw, DC 13.
Okay,
If you just click my saving throw button on the chat, work that
got
out.
it. Smooth. 12. Fails.
Yes. Is he missing any hit points?
He is, yeah, he's only got 1 hit point left.
Alright. He takes 1d12
Okay,
necrotic damage.
7. So this bell clangs out, does it?
It's a dolorous sound, it's not an actual bell.
You basically you see him sort of his head start to shake as if literally someone's clanged a massive bell right next to his head, and you just see the inside of his head just shrink into nothing as it just collapses in on itself, and he clumps into the floor as a headless heap.
I then start kicking him, just shouting through gritted teeth, "Fucking crazy fucking zealots!" And just continue kicking him. In fact, I just start kicking all of them. All the corpses.
Good.
And I just kind of straighten up and look at everyone and say, thank you, friends. I thought I was a goner then.
No problem. Who are you? I heard them call you Rex.
I am Rex at your service.
Why were they? Why did they think you were belonging to them?
These fuckos, and I give him another kick, think that I literally belong to them.
Well, that's not fair.
You wouldn't think so for a church, huh?
For a church? What sort of church?
I kneel down and I kind of pick up the garbs, and you can see the symbol of what is like a church symbol or a holy symbol. And I say, the masters of these fuckos kept me locked up for years, using my skills for profit. And finally I escaped and came here, but somehow they found me.
Are you part of this church?
Oh, not anymore. As I thump him in the stomach.
So what do you plan on doing now?
Well, I look around at all of you, and I look up at the roof to the rogue standing there, and I say, well, if you have me, whatever you're doing.
Yeah, I think we're off to the docks. I think.
Off to the pub.
To the pub.
Well, I'm new to this city, so you'll have to forgive me if I follow behind.
Me too.
I've made a slight calculation error. It's actually where I'm pointing there. So you're not far from it. Can you see? It's between Phillip Lane and Net Street.
Oh, yep, see it.
So that's where the pub's located, not on Candle Lane.
Peter, just a dumb... Peter, sorry, it's Force of
It's
Habit.
Mike. It's Mike.
Mike, which street was the gang war on?
Gang war was on Chestras Street. This one. Chestras. If it's any consolation, that is bear no consequence. So don't feel like you have to remember that. I won't be taking quizzes.
Gang war, you say?
Yeah, between the Thief and the Bandit Guild.
The who and the who now?
You're going to make me say it, aren't you? The Xenophar and the...
Zentrim.
Thank you.
Zentrim. Well done.
Never heard of him.
Curiosity, where have you come from, Rex?
Oh, a long, long way away, lassie. Sorry, I did not mean to presume your gender.
No, you're on the margin.
I hail from the spine of the world, way, way up north. I thought coming here would give me some respite from those people, but apparently not.
Do you think they'll hunt you further?
Of that, I have no doubt. It never ceases to surprise me just how far people will go for greed. So, where are we off to anyway? Besides, you know, the docks.
To the Skewered Dragon. We've been tasked with finding a missing gentleman.
Skewered dragon.
Is it the Skewered Dragon?
It is the Skewered Dragon, yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I better change my spelling of that then.
Sorry, I did it with a fake hokey Russian accent last week, so.
I wrote. To be fair, the first time I wrote Screwed Dragon, but that's a very
Screwed
different.
Dragon,
That's a
fine.
very different
Fine.
pub.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. As long as it ends in dragon, it's fine.
Okay.
Is the missing lad a friend of yours?
No, a friend of an associate. We've been promised a rather lofty payment in return for his return for finding him.
Ah, payment. May I ask how much?
Well, it's a deed to a pub.
Ah ha ha! My eyes light up. Pub, you say? Let's have
Pub.
it then. And I rub my hands together.
Strange for response from a man that's just been banging on about greed.
Well, it's more the contents of the pub I'm interested in, you see. And I wink. Properly this time.
Yeah.
I glance
Are you
around the
moving?
streets and I'm like, maybe we shouldn't linger so close to, you know, the three corpses.
Yes. Let's swiftly make our way.
You're right.
Athos just starts licking the blood off his paw like, you know, like cats do, yeah.
I look at Athos and I just say, fascinating. You're a big cat, aren't you?
Words seem to fail you, my friend. Yes,
Well-
indeed, I am.
I've never even heard of your kind, let alone encountered it.
I am a mighty Leonin warrior.
Leonin. That's I don't know where that's from.
He says the great golden plains of Oscara.
Well, that sounds lovely wherever it is.
Maybe one day you'll see it.
Oh, I hope so.
Shall we go to the pub anyway? Let's
Let's
go
go
get
to
a
the
drink at the
pub.
Skewered Dragon.
To the pub.
Yeah.
Is Rex familiar with pubs, Pete? I'm not sure how much time you spent in the company of pubs and such.
There's inns and pubs everywhere.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, fair enough.
Well, it does come from a reasonably big-ish underground city,
Fair enough. Cool. So,
a dwarven city
Awesome.
no less.
okay, so you wind your way through the crooked streets of the dock ward. Again, noticing how very different it is from your previous surroundings. It's certainly getting a little bit seedier. There's ladies of the night. You also see an increased presence of the city watch kind of patrolling the streets, trying to keep an eye out for things. The lights kind of go from well lit on the main streets to the side streets, practically having no lights whatsoever. You find yourself between Fillet Lane and Next Street here, and as you turn the corner, you notice, rather strangely, sticking out like a sore thumb, a purple shop, and it's called Old Zoblob Shop. And in the window, you find yourself staring at kind of what looks like a stuffed beholder toy. and then from the cracks in the door, you see this weird purple smoke sort of not billowing out, but just sort of seeping out of the door, and it certainly looks peculiar.
So much so that we stopped to have a look, I guess.
You can if you want. It is open. The lights are on. Yeah, you see kind of a strange-looking gnome sitting behind a counter.
A gnome. Can we go in and talk to this little person? I didn't think that anybody was smaller than our lot, but turns out there are.
Yeah, I want to know what the purple smoke is all about.
Are you gonna close the door and kick it in?
No, different campaign, different ways to open different doors now.
Okay.
Plus, I feel if I did it with this character, I'd break my ankle.
We need some tokens in here.
I'm going. Hang
Oh,
on.
sorry.
I'm not. I keep forgetting to do it before you guys actually go in there. I'm not smooth at this. I have to be honest. So,
Dark in here.
It is.
is it dark in here? If not,
I can
I'm
see
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
hang on.
I can see all right.
I can
Yeah,
see
I-
next to me.
It's one of those things. You forget to set the lighting. Hang on.
Just press global
Yeah,
illumination.
I've got it. There you go. Is that better? Does that work?
Yeah.
Cool. Right.
Oh, there we go.
Excellent. You all good? Hang on. Let's find the music. Yeah, so you open the door. A cloud of lavender scented purple smoke trails out the door and hits you in the face as you walk in. Just the smell of it is kind of overpowering. Every wall is painted purple, and every dusty knick-knack on the shelf is dyed a deep violet. The hairless old gnome sitting cross-legged on the counter wears plum-coloured robes. His cheeks are decorated with 9 purple face-painted eyes. The gnome lowers a pipe and exhales a cloud of lavender smoke for raising hand. Hail and well met! Come, browse the shelves and most curious curiosities shop in the world.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna walk straight up to that counter and
Okay.
say, "Hey, I'm Rex. What's your name?"
Hello, Rex. It's a bit of a long story, but my name is Zoblob. You may have seen the name of the sign on the shop.
Yes. Are you of the dwarven race?
Oh, no, silly. I'm a deep gnome.
Deep gnome.
Yes.
I've heard of your kind. I thought it was myth.
No. We get all over the place.
What are you selling in this place?
Anything and everything.
Anything and everything.
Athos just starts picking stuff up and touching things.
It's the most random knickknacks you've ever seen.
Ooh, I love random knickknacks.
Yeah, you pick up, there's like a small cloth doll skewered with needles, bright green feather, glass jar containing weird bit of flesh floating in pickling fluid, all kinds of stuff. Pair of old socks, random. You kind of sit there and think, how the hell is this guy in business selling this stuff?
What's the Zoblob?
Zoblob, that's me.
Oh,
Do you want to hear a funny story?
Yes.
I came to this city a few years ago, and I found this shop, and it was called the Old Zoblob Shop. Anyway, I bought the shop, I took it over, I tried to change the name of the sign, and it wouldn't change. I tried to change the sign, and it just changed to Old Zoblob. And everyone kept calling it the Old Zoblob Shop, so I had to change my name to Zoblob.
oh. So you were named after the shop.
I guess I was. I've been here for years. My name's not Zoblob at all. In fact, I can't actually remember what my name is anymore. Zoblob. And I sell these trinkets, things I find in the street, all kinds of things.
What's your latest finds?
Well, sir, let me tell you. I don't know if you want to know this or not, but I've got some rather splendid... I've got a vest with 100 tiny pockets.
Ooh.
A white sequin glove, sized for a human. He pulls one out and sort of flips it. Look. I have a tiny chest carved to look like it has numerous feet on the bottom.
You have one glove?
Oh yes, just the one.
Did it belong to Michael Jackson?
Michael, who? I
Never
hear
mind.
entertainers sometimes like, the extravagant dresses and stuff. Something to stand out from the crowd. I've got a candle that can't be lit. Would you like an old key? Or perhaps a rabbit's foot? A 1-inch cube, each side painting a different color?
Shit, I've not taken detect magic. Damn it.
I feel like
Oh no!
I'm on an island of monkeys when I'm in the shop.
You like the music? It's very relaxing, isn't it?
It is. Takes me back.
Did you model this gnome on Big Gay Al by any chance?
No.
It's so super to see you.
Actually, I'm modelling it on the little gnome dude from Masters of the Universe.
I love this guy. I'm going to bookmark
What's
him.
in here?
What's in there? That's just another exit. That's the back exit to the. You open the door and you see the sort of a black, the back alley, kind of looking a bit dark, dingy, and dangerous. Can I just ask why you guys are here? I got to be honest with you. I don't expect many visitors this time of night. What brings you to this part of town? You don't look like dock walkers.
Well, I'm just a tourist.
Clearly. If you think gnomes aren't real, of course we're real.
Sorry about that.
Why are you at this? Why are you in the docks? I mean, it's not really that safe to be out this time of night, you know.
On a pub crawl.
Pub crawl. Whoa! On your way to the Skewered Dragon, I see. Perhaps.
Yes. Do you frequent it often?
Oh God, no. No, I wouldn't last 5 seconds in there.
Why not?
It's a rough place, and some of my size, I'd probably end up in someone's pocket. No, I'm quite happy here smoking my pipe.
So,
sometimes I find myself picking up from various bar fights, though, and in the morning, if you go around there in the morning, there's all kinds of stuff littered on the streets. Look, a used prophylactic?
ugh.
It's quite dry.
What's it made from?
The prophylactic? It's some kind of material. It feels like eel flesh. It's kind of hard to tell. It's dried out by now, but
I am bookmarking this shop. Would you that glove? What does it do?
it keeps your hand warm. Makes it
What-
sparkle.
Just one hand? I guess it does make it sparkle.
There's only one glove, sir.
How much do you want for that glove?
It's yours for 50 copper.
50 copper.
Oh, I see. I know where this is going. You want to haggle?
Yes, I do. 50 copper is for one glove. I'll only be
All right, my
half
friend.
warm.
This is true, I guess. Okay. All right. For you, my friend, 30.
30 copper. I stroke my beard.
Or if you're going to the Skewered Dragon, perhaps maybe you could let me know if you see anything in there worth my time.
Such as?
Oh, trinkets, if people are carrying stuff around, maybe that I could find it useful. You could see the kind of merchandise I'm interested in.
Very well. But also, I want that glove. I put 30 copper on the counter.
Yeah. He hands the glove over and gives you 10 copper back. Says, just if you see anything that might interest me, feel free to let me know. You can see all kinds of stuff in this shop, I tell you.
That old key. Where is that old key for?
I
What does
couldn't
it
tell
hold?
you. I found it
Where did you find it?
on the street, sir. That's where I find all my bargains. It could open anything. Who knows?
Oh, a key
Maybe
that
even
can open.
the open lord's chambers. Who knows? Could also open up an outhouse, if you know what I mean.
I sniff the glove.
It smells pungent.
Pungent.
It's been sat in a lavender soaked shop for many months. You just smell lavender. It just slaps you in the face.
I put the glove on.
It sparkles, makes your hand look real shiny. And a little bit warmer.
Okay.
Toby's gonna. Oh, sorry.
No, carry on.
Toby's gonna lean over the counter and whisper to the gnome. You wouldn't happen to have, say, anything that would move along the lower regions in the case of blockage, would you? And like, sort of gives a subtle like, you know.
Oh. That sounds like you want medicine. I've got things that may cure that, but it may kill you.
That's fine.
Generally, it's kind of well, it's an old chicken breast I found the other week. It's a bit green, but I'm sure it'll clear you out.
Clear what I was after, but you know, I'm glad to hear that you've found that.
If you have some trouble, though, I do suggest maybe going to see an apothecary.
Yes. I'm gonna turn to Brutus and I'm gonna elbow and go, you should buy that prophylactic. That'd be really useful, you know.
What do they do?
Oh, it's an amazing thing. You can. Oh, you can.
It stores your ejaculate, sir.
Damn it!
Ejaculate? What's that?
Yeah, that's your
Your
magic.
Out of your, shall we say, tickle stick?
Oh.
This
Oh,
one's quite used,
okay.
but I'm sure it can be washed out. It's the finest eel skin. Someone spent many hours scraping this one off.
Oh, eel skin. He strokes his chin.
Smooth and slippery.
No, I'm okay.
Well,
Damn it.
I'll hide it behind the counter for you later.
Can I just
I
ask,
can
do
see you're
you
interested.
do you have any jewelry
I have a few pieces, sir.
of the necklace variety?
Well, let me have a look. He sort of scurries out the back. He hears all kinds of scraping and bangings as he's opening sort of random sort of parcels and finding stuff. And he comes out with literally a silver chain that doesn't go together. I have this. It could be mended, but it's kind of broken.
It's just the chain.
Just the chain, sir. The teardrop must have fallen off somewhere. I've got a silver skull the size of a ring, if you want that.
No.
No?
No, thanks.
Okay. Well, I can see you guys are interested in some of this stuff, so maybe I'll hold on to some of it for you. And if you think you might find something that I might find useful, I'm always in the market to buy it.
I'm looking for something really specific. It's an amulet that has. It's got little tiny interlocking gears.
Well,
If you spot something like that, just let me know and I'll slip in my card.
well, I know a few people on the street that sometimes procure items for me. I'll ask and see if they may be able to find it. But I can assure you, I have nothing like that now. It's terrible. So sorry.
Oh well, thanks. I'll be back tomorrow.
Well, I hope you have a pleasant evening in the Skewer Dragon. It's kind of a rough place. A couple of guys I saw got jumped a couple of nights ago.
Sorry.
No, you were first.
So polite, you two.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic. I've got.
Oh, finally somebody.
Just realised I've got it as a once per short rest.
Okay.
First level.
You notice that the stuffed beholder in the window is radiating magic of some sort.
Ooh! I pick up the beholder. No, go on.
leave that. Don't touch. That's my Zoblob. That was here when I bought the shop.
Ooh. Are we in for
What
a
does
beholder fight?
So, can you not move it, or do you think that could be why you
No,
can't?
I've tried moving it. That's literally the best location for it. It grabs everyone's attention when they walk past. I mean, how often do you see a stuffed
Beholder.
beholder? Sorry, brain fart. How often do you see a stuffed beholder? It brings a lot of people into the shop. Some people say it's the lavender, but I think it's the Zarblob.
Would you
Does
say?
the- Sorry, go on.
Would you say he's like a milkshake that brings boys
Oh, well,
to your yard?
No, sir. My
I'm
yard
done.
is
I'm out.
Cut- my yard is clear.
I approve of that.
No milkshake here, sir.
My,
Just
behold-
the
my
glasses to
beholder
hold
brings
it in.
all the boys to the yard.
Just boys in the yard.
Are you sure you don't want that prophylactic?
Positive. I'm done here.
Okay, well, anytime you fancy some random knickknack, or I'll keep an eye out for your little cog necklace.
Thanks.
See if I can't get that for you.
That's Rex with an R.
With an R. And 3 X's or just the one?
No, no, just the one.
Okay, all right.
Why didn't I think of that?
3 X's sound very scintillating.
Rex. Sorry.
Zoblob, before we set on our pub crawl, just a question for you. With the bar fights recently, you wouldn't happen to have seen a rather handsome gentleman, would you, of red hair?
I might have done, but I'm not sure I want to disclose that information to you.
What, you got something against half elves?
No, not half elves, just information. You know, it's not cheap.
Hmm.
Ah. And how expensive would this information be?
Gold piece, a dragon, maybe? Might loosen my lips. Believe it or not, I don't sell a lot of stuff here.
No,
I know, right? This prophylactic, I've had it months.
not even used prophylactics.
Eelskin, the finest.
What size is it?
One size fits all.
No, it doesn't.
Unless that furbog tries it on. Yeah, I guess he might break it. And the big lion guy there, I don't know, are you packing a chili rocket or are you
Chili
know.
rocket lipstick.
Oh my god.
I'm bookmarking this. I like this NPC.
He's almost
I'll
as good
lean
as
out.
Haggis that we never got to talk to.
Oh, haggis.
We won't
I'll lean
forget
out.
you.
I lean over and I'll say 50 silver, but maybe we'll continue doing business in future.
You can tell by looking at him, and given that he's a small gnome and you're quite the not fearful type, but you can imagine that sort of maybe a persuasion check might intimidate him or somewhat. You might be able to sort of get him to speak without having to offer coin.
I'll persuade him. Oh, do you want me to oh shit.
13?
14.
14. Well. Okay. Look, you guys, I've had a lot of fun with you. You're good people. If you keep an eye out for me, promise? For any knickknacks you might find, always bring them back here. I don't know
Absolutely.
the names, but I saw 2 guys come out of that bar, and 5 guys jumped them. I mean, they came out of nowhere, beat the crap out of them, and then dragged them away. I can't say they look familiar, but one of them he seemed to have like a black tattoo of a snake on his neck, maybe a winged snake. It was kind of big. But that's all I saw. I don't know anything else. I don't know names or nothing. I didn't
Big
want to get
guys?
involved. I'm not a big guy, you know?
Big guys, little guys, fat guys.
Yeah, I mean, fairly big, you know. They beat the crap out of 2 guys, but there was 5 of them, so, you know, they had the advantage. But they were pretty rough looking. Black leather armor. They were packing.
The guy with the tattoo, did he have red hair?
No, one of the guys that got jumped had red hair. In fact, actually, I think they both had red hair. They look pretty similar.
I slap down a silver and I'll say, thank you very much for your business. We never had this conversation.
I don't know who you are, so have fun.
And then I
Wow.
just leave.
You got away with that cheap then, didn't you?
I did.
You owe him
Yeah,
49.
that's-
Oh wait, is 1 silver not a gold?
1
No.
silver is not a gold, no.
Oh,
think
damn
it's
it. Can I
10
give
to-
him...
But
it
that's fine. You
10
persuaded him anyway, so he was going to let you have it. But he takes the money. He's like, oh, "Thank you, I'll take that." And he kind of just jingles the prophylactic. You sure? Fine his skin. No,
I'm lacking that sort of equipment for that, but good luck. And
Hey,
then I walk away.
you should always carry a parachute if you're going to jump, whether you're the, you know what I mean. Sometimes they don't always pack.
I'll take that advice to heart. Thank you very much, and then just walks out like I
Have a
got
nice
what I wanted.
day.
Brutus sort of like hangs back a little bit. What party goes out? He like looks back at the Zoblob.
Blub,
Looks
blub.
at the door. Looks at the door. Looks back at Zoblob. Is like, bye, bye.
I'm here all week. I hope to see you again soon, sugar.
Okay,
Right.
we
So
leave the shop.
you leave the shop. Hang on, let me load up the next one.
Is that Band of Brothers playing by any chance?
It is.
Yeah.
We are blatantly going to get
Oh, it's there.
copyright struck. So,
Yeah, we are.
you know.
Pretty
I-
monetized.
We're gonna be full
I
of
used
it,
to fall
so-
asleep to this track quite a lot. I used to wake up in the middle of the night with this tune playing because it was on DVD. Sorry.
All right. So you find
DVD
yourself
present.
in the Skewered Dragon. You'll have to forgive my map because there was no Skewered Dragon, funnily enough. So it says the Green Dragon, but it's not. So there you go.
Before we go in, Toby puts a hood up.
Cool.
Also, Brutus is gonna use disguise self just to shrink himself a bit, make him look a bit more human height.
Okay.
That's a once per short rest thing, and it lasts for an hour.
Cool.
Okay, what? I can't see half this pub.
Can you not?
Yeah, there's a big old line down the middle of it.
There's a wall
Yeah.
in the middle of the pub.
Oh.
I done messed up. Oh no, there's not just a little wall, mate.
Oh
It's
no.
a lot of wall.
Are all your
You
walls
done
missing?
goofed.
All my walls are belong to us. For some reason, this map has gone a bit mental. Let me do that. Does that work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Needless to say, I've just deleted all the walls. So if you want to walk through walls, go ahead.
We can also see your secret doors, mate.
That's fine. You're not going back there anyway.
Okay, that's fine.
There's nothing to see. Like I said, it's
There's
a
nothing
very-
to see here, people.
Nothing to see
Nothing
here.
to see.
Nothing to see here. This is just generally a generic tavern map that I found that was of reasonable quality. So I was like, I'll use that.
If I look out the window, can I see anyone hanging around that side?
No, you can see the Zoblob shop, and he's kind of peering out the window, trying to catch glimpses of you.
I wave.
He's back.
What do we see in here then?
It is your basic tavern. It is a bit of a wreck though. Both the windows are smashed. There's a ship anchor lodged in the roof somehow, and they're basically just haggard patrons drinking from pint glasses. They're clearly, as you walk in there, pretty much everyone in there you could guess that they work on the docks. They finished their shift and they're now blowing through their weekly paycheck. Just for something to do. But yeah, it's fairly rough and ready. It's not what you'd call a pleasant pub.
Do these stairs up actually exist or not?
They do. Well, these ones here.
Yeah.
Yes, they do exist. They go upstairs though, and if you go near them, the barman, the somber commoner, will shout at you.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar. I'm gonna walk up to the bar and say, "Barkeep, ran the drinks for my friends here.
All right, let me get you some swill.
Best you've got."
Best I've got. I'll clean the glass then. Grabs a rag and starts polishing the glasses. What brings you in here? You got to seem some sort of purpose. Haven't seen you sort around here.
Just passing through.
Fair enough. Welcome to the Steward Dragon. Like I said, it's not often we don't get non-regulars in here, but I appreciate your custom. As he pours out a pint and hands it to you, Rex, and he pours a pint, hands it to Athos, and then a pint to Toby. Do you want one, sir? He points at you, Brutus.
Yeah, please. What is it?
It's
Swill. But it's in a clean glass because he spat in it and cleaned it.
Yeah. He's cleaned it with a rag, a kind of suspiciously oily-looking rag.
sounds like the Napier.
What a place.
It sounds like you're about to have your problem solved, Toby Laroon. You got somebody to clean guts out? Oh yeah. I've just finished cleaning the pipes.
I'm gonna kind of glance around the room. Do I see anybody staring at us or
You see a
talking
few
about
side
us?
glances. You see a few side glances and like whispers like, "Oh bloody hell's going on?" There's no sort of like strangers. They're just like they're sort of looking at you like oddly, sort of.
So the jaunty piano tune doesn't stop when we walk into the saloon.
No, it carries on with a few side glances. Like,
Playing itself, you know, like one of
Itself.
those
ding, ding,
old
ding,
classic
ding, ding,
ones
ding, ding.
where
Yeah.
they run sheet music through it, don't they? And it just plays.
Do I spot anyone with any tattoos about? Just as we wandered through.
No tattoos. I probably should make a regular perception check, but there's no one in here with tattoos. There's like I said, they literally just look like finished their shift for the day and they're blowing through their weekly pay.
So, barkeep, what's your name?
Ted.
Ted. My name's Rex.
All right, Rex. What brings
I'm-
you this part of town?
I'm new in town.
You look pretty fresh-faced, I must say.
Oh, thank you. I moisturize.
Oh, good.
Uh,
I don't suppose you know Zoblob, do you?
yes, we were just in his shop.
Yeah, you look like the sort of people that might frequent that place.
That place.
Yeah, that shop. It's a bit fancy, isn't it? Zoblob. He's a peculiar chap.
In what way?
Are you kidding?
Yeah. Well, no. What's peculiar about him? Apart
Well,
from
he's
trying to
covered-
sell used prophylactics.
Well, he's covered in that. Oh, yeah, he tried that one on you, did he? Yeah, he's not tries that in our toilet sometimes. It doesn't work very well. No, did you not notice his tattoos on his face?
The eyes.
Yeah. You not think
Yeah.
it's a bit weird? He seems to have some sort of obsession with beholders as well.
Would you say he's beholden to the beholders?
I like
Oh,
it, Governor. I like it.
One of them nights, isn't it?
It's one of them crazy nights.
No, but
Get your
seriously.
cheese on a stick out and just wave it around.
Anyway, yeah, he's an alright bloke, I suppose. He's just a bit peculiar, that's all.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of care of his appearance, if you know what I mean. Round here, we don't get that sort.
What do you know of the beholder? Is it?
What, the one in his shop?
Yeah. Is it renowned throughout the city? Or?
No, it's just a stuffed beholder. It's tatty as fucking all hell, isn't it? Look at it. Looks like it's been hanging there for 50 years. Probably has, actually.
Ugh.
As long as I can remember, it's been there.
Listen,
Yes.
Ted, have you seen a guy by the name of Floon? A fancy-looking ginger fellow.
Straight for the kill.
He's ready for the kill. He's not mucking about. Floon, yeah, rings a bell.
Listen, I've been told he was last seen here, but nobody's seen him for a couple of days. Do you have any idea where he might have went after here?
No, mate, he was drinking with, what was that bloke's name? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Lord Dagold, Raynar, never remember, that's all right.
All right. Do you know where I can find Raynar?
No, mate, they both left there the other day. Same time they were drinking, and they both left at the same time. They sat here and played a few games, drank a couple of beers. I mean, I must say, Flume was pretty bollocks. He was drunk on, but his mate was all right. But
Quick
yeah,
question.
they
This Raynar, did he have any tattoos?
No tattoos. You obviously don't know who Raynar Neverember is, do you?
No, Raynar. I never heard of Raynar.
Oh,
Only
well,
only our red-haired
he's-
friend.
no, he's the son of Waterdeep's previous Open Lord, Dagolt Neverember. Chip off the old block, that one. Just another sport rich noble likes to rub our noses in it.
He's the son of who?
He's the son of the old Open Lord of Waterdeep, Dagolt.
Open Lord.
You never heard of Dagolt Neverember?
Yeah.
What do you know of him?
Well, just people were people talking about him at the fair? I've got him down.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Because there's the other lords and then there's the open lord, isn't there? Who doesn't wear a mask.
Yeah, no, but that's Lariel Silverhand. That's not Dagolt Neverember. Dagolt Neverember, he embezzled the city for a lot of money. That's the rumour. No one knows how much, but I heard that he before he was going to get turned into the old bill, and he's embezzled his money. He's hidden it in the city somewhere, and he's done a runner. No one knows what's happened to him. Anyway, his son was in here the other night with Floon, and last I saw them, they walked out of those doors over there.
Toby's ears have immediately picked up hearing embezzled and funds. Just out of curiosity, did they ever say how much money he embezzled?
Well, they don't know how much money, but it was a lot.
So you didn't see where our friends went?
Just out that door, mate. Don't know what happened to him after that.
When was that?
A couple of nights ago.
A couple of nights ago. Do you think any of the patrons here might know?
Well, they might do. You can ask them, but I'd be careful if I were you. You might upset some of them.
Why would I upset some of them?
Well, they're not ones to talk to strangers, mate, are they? They just did enjoy their evening.
Fair enough. Is all anybody can wish for in this city.
Well, there's a lot of places for them to enjoy their evening. I'm just glad they're here filling my coffers, as are you.
Speaking of, another round of drinks.
Righto. Pause another round of drinks for you.
That chap at the end of the I kind of glance over at the chap at the end of the bar.
Mhm.
What's he doing?
He's kind of sort of.
He looks shifty as fuck.
He's earwigging the conversation. You can see he's sort of trying to listen in, but he's not making it obvious.
Does he look like a dock worker, or does he look like a scruffy bugger?
Both. Dock workers are scruffy buggers. He looks like he works the docks. You can ask the bartender. Look, you ask if you want. Just be courteous. Yeah, don't be pushy. The minute I see any sort of intimidating behaviour, you're out.
No. Just whatever we're having, send one over to my our fan over at the end of the bar.
You see him sort of smile and smirk at that comment. He sees a beer coming his way. He's much obliged. He raises a glass. He starts drinking it.
I raise my glass back and say, "Come, friend, come join us."
Yeah, all right. Hello. What can I do for you?
What's your name?
John.
John. Well met, John. My name's Rex. And,
Pleasure to meet you, Rex. Thanks for the beer. I really appreciate that.
No problem. My friends and I are looking for someone. You probably already know who we're looking for, right?
Chap called Floon, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the Lord Dagolt Neverember's son, Raynar. Bloody
That's the
punts.
one.
And you want to know where they went, do you?
Preferably, yes.
Well, look, I don't know if I should tell you this information.
I'll definitely make it worth your while, if it's true.
Listen, mate, it's not money, it's pain. All right. I don't know if you've heard of the Zentarim.
Starting to hear about them more and more.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get on their wrong side,
Oh, I would never dream of putting you on the wrong side. How's that beer?
Well, I won't lie, it's welcome. I mean, it tastes like piss, but it's welcome. Right. I do know Floon quite well, and I know sometimes he hangs out in a warehouse, alright?
And what does he do in this warehouse?
Don't know. It's a warehouse that's been known to operate under the Zentarim Guild, as it were. But I know recently it's changed hands. Someone else has bought it.
Ah.
But I can't tell you who. But I know they've bought it recently. It's a place on Candle Lane.
Aha. And why can't you tell us who bought it?
Because I don't bloody know.
Oh. Okay.
All I know is that the warehouse has changed hands recently, but I don't know who's bought it. If you want that information, I suggest you go have a look.
On Candle Lane, you say?
Yeah. There's a symbol on one of the gates.
What does the symbol look
There's
like?
2 ways in. It looks like a snake, doesn't it?
Is it a
might be
winged
two
snake
optics.
by any chance?
Yeah, of course it is.
Hmm.
There's 2 ways in though. There's the street way, or there's the lower lane. There's a yard at the back.
Which is the most discreet entrance?
Probably the back, the yard, I reckon. The street lighting's not very good around there. This time of night, probably be pretty quiet, I'd imagine.
Hmm. And anything else you can tell us about this warehouse? Is it frequented by anyone else of ill nature?
No, like I said, recently it's changed hands. It used to be quite busy. Used to be all sorts of people going in and out there.
Quite.
But
It
recently
sounds
it's,
quite busy for a warehouse.
It's a warehouse, mate. They're all quite busy on the docks.
Hmm. Does anybody else want to ask him anything?
No, but I want to just see if he's being entirely truthful or if he's like holding something back.
Okay. Insight check. You can't see any signs of him being untruthful. He seems quite seems quite drunk, like he's been there for a while. He's been drinking, and you've just sort of topped him up a bit. So he seems quite merry. He's rocking back and forth. There's no sort of closed sort of body language. He's quite open. He's gesturing and all kinds of stuff. There's no sort of deception going on.
I do actually, I do want to ask him one thing. Have you noticed any odd markings around the building, or odd graffiti?
Well, apart from the big black snake.
Apart from the big black snake.
No, I haven't seen that. If I'm honest with you, I think they'll probably try and get rid of that, because if they've changed hands, the last thing they want is an association with that bloody fucking Zentarim Guild. Dirty bastards.
Something occurs to me, and I look at the barkeep, who I'm assuming is still standing there.
Yeah, he is.
Quick question, friend. Who is your employer?
Well, I own the place.
You own the place?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, outright, or is it borrowed or
Can I
mortgaged?
ask what?
Just I like the place.
Right.
Just
No, this is my
curious.
place. Have you not noticed the really great big anchor in the roof?
How did that anchor get there anyway?
I don't know. I just heard a massive crash one day, and there's a bloody anchor in my roof, and I can't afford to fix it. The window's smashed out. This ain't exactly a reputable place, mate. I'm not breaking it in.
Okay.
That's
But, yeah.
character. Adds character.
Yeah, we're thinking of naming it the Skewered Ship. But yeah, I suppose it does. Not many people can say, yeah, just seeing the pub with the anchor in the roof. It's got its uses, I guess.
The ships on the dock. There's a lot of trade goes on at docks. What's this city's main tipple or trinket? What traverses the docks? What goods? What's the main goods? Yeah.
You name it, mate. Waterdeep's a massive city. I don't know if you're familiar with the city. You name it, you'll be able to find it. There's all sorts of stuff flowing through this docks.
There's not one thing.
Some of it.
There's not one thing that's more popular than everything else that goes through the docks, is there?
Not really. I mean, Waterdeep is like a major port, so whatever comes through here sometimes go on to other towns and cities throughout the land. So, you got Neverwinter. That's pretty close. Fandelver, they sometimes get their shipments come through Waterdeep. It's where the customs house is where it rocks up.
Oh.
All the checks are done in these warehouses. So when your friend says, busy for a warehouse, the warehouses are really busy.
Oh, I can imagine.
But there's the odd salubrious character with, shall we say, nefarious goods come through as well. I don't know if you know, but there's a couple of ships that are moored up there at the moment. It's like a circus carnival just rocked up.
Oh yeah, we heard about that. Do you know anything about the circus?
I know they're here for the parade in a couple of weeks' time.
That's every year. That's every year, is it?
Yeah, every year we have a big parade to celebrate the middle of summer. I don't know if you've ever been here in the winter, but it's bloody horrible. So no, we like to celebrate when the weather's good.
What kind of things would you expect at the fair? Is it just
well, they got performers there. They got this parade, this massive parade going through. This particular ship that's there, I know they've got a few constructs on there that's quite interesting. Apparently, they do all kinds of acrobatics and stuff. Some nimble rights and bits and pieces. No, it's quite interesting, really. Should be a good one this year. You going?
Well, it sounds like fun. I'd hate to miss it, to be honest.
Yeah,
Apart from
you'll see posters up soon enough. Don't you worry. Yeah, they don't spend a load of money on it not for it to be attended. So no, it's a good one. I like the I'll make a packet as well because people come drinking whether they know the place or not. So I tend to clean up.
Great stuff.
Can I get you gentlemen another round, or are you?
I'm done for now, but our friend at the end of the bar just give him another round on me.
Certainly, sir. John, get your glass.
So you're not thinking of selling up? Are you doing quite well here?
It comes and goes, mate. It's a livelihood, I'd rather be doing this than doing what they're doing. It's nice to have a roof over my head sometimes, even if it has got a bloody anchor in it.
Okay.
But if I ever think of selling up, I'll come find you, Rex.
Nice one, friend. What time of the day is it right now, Mike?
It's approaching sort of midnight.
Ooh.
Sorry, there's no vampires.
Anybody fancy some little midnight walk down, I don't know, Candle Lane?
Toby stands up and smiles and goes, "Shall we make our way then? I hear it's lovely this time of night."
Heh, my kind of lass. And I look at everybody else.
Brutus is like half yawning, ready for bed, but I'd
just one more question.
See the city.
Just one more question, barkeep. Do you do room and board?
Oh, we've got a couple of rooms here, mate, but honestly, you don't want to stay here. I've not cleaned them sheets in months.
Where's Where's somewhere to stay then?
The Yawning Portal.
Yeah,
That's
I've heard of it.
got some pretty nice rooms up there.
Oh, I haven't
You
heard of
talk to Dernan, and I'm sure he'll sort you out. He's a good chap. A little bit rough around the edges, but I like him.
Yeah, clean sheets.
Yeah, he gets a lot of trade. He does. So yeah, he keeps on top of that. Not many people want to stay here, funnily enough, with a bloody leaky roof.
Very good.
You know, I would put you up, but honestly, it's not worth me bother. Because obviously then I'll have to clean up after you. And actually do food. I don't do food. I got hail.
How much do I owe you, barkeep?
We'll say 50 silver.
Sorry, John.
Quite alright, Rex.
The barkeep was called Ted.
Oh, sorry,
It
John.
was.
John's the dude, isn't it?
John's your friend at the end of the bar.
Come on, Peter, keep up.
Sorry. 4 rums now.
Ooh,
Where's my...
getting dangerous.
Okay, so... silver pieces, copper pieces... Sorry, how much was it again?
50.
50?
How much is beer?
50 copper, was it?
Yeah, 50 copper. That's it.
Rip off.
It
5
was.
silver.
I drop 50 copper on the bench.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Have a good evening. Be safe.
You too, friend. See you soon. And
Yeah, thank you.
Not if I see you first.
as we exit the pub, I say to everyone, "Are you sure this place is meant for you?" Anyone?
Sorry.
Anyone?
This guy doesn't seem to think this place is even up for sale, let alone not owning the deeds to the place.
It's not this pub that we'd be purchasing or be in possession of.
Oh, shit! Did I get the wrong pub
No.
then?
You did get the wrong pub.
Jeez.
As you say that, you suddenly have a realization that you've not even seen this pub.
No, I haven't.
You've just seen a deed for something called Troll Skull Manor.
Trust God, man. I've not even seen the deed because I wasn't there.
Well, you haven't yet.
Sorry, confused. Shall
Okay,
we
so-
find this? What was it?
Candle Lane.
Candle Lane,
Candle Lane. The one that I accidentally seen down before.
Penny Lane.
Went back
There's a
to
reason for that.
Yawning Portal via Candle Lane.
Yeah.
Yep, it's not far as you turn out onto the Way of the Dragon, which is a main thoroughfare through the dock wards. You notice there's still quite a few people about. The odd carriage rumbling past as they sort of go here and there and through amidst. To the east, you see sort of the nicer part of town. Don't get me wrong, it's not brilliant, but it's still much better than the shambles that's the dock ward. Some nicer houses and stuff, but generally you make your way north up the Way of the Dragon. A few short streets away, you come to Candle Lane. Gloom envelops a narrow alley as dark as a dungeon and as odorous as one too. You can smell awfulness, just general rotting decay. Nothing to get your hackles up, but generally just the smell, gross. All the street lamps have been smashed and there's only one light that pierces the darkness in a faint flickering from down the lane like a distant candle.
Are there any markings like thieves can't scribbled into the walls or?
Not that you can see. There's a couple of warehouses, couple of houses that sort of are on the Way of the Dragon, and it leads into this sort of dark alley that kind of smells, but it's kind of a fishy smell. It's not a rotty death smell.
Toby's going to turn to the group and goes, I may do a bit of reconnaissance first before we head down this way, so just give me a sec. And I'm going to stick to the shadows and just light-footedly move along, getting a lay of any hidden alleyways, or just to generally locate the warehouse and
Okay.
the front entrance and the back entrance, and then make my way back.
Okay.
Just
give me a
just as
stealth.
you set off, I put my hand on your shoulder, and I just non-creepily whisper in your ear, "Little things can alter the course of one's life. A misstep on the stairs, or the slip of the rope in the hand, or an important detail, just in case you neglect anything in haste. Let's avoid that folly." And I cast guidance on you.
Oh, what does that do?
That gives you a D4. A D4 any.
Any skill check, which I'm about to ask for a stealth check.
Lovely. How long is it for?
1
The
minute.
guidance?
It's enough. It's enough for you to sort of make your way down the lane. As you said, you're very well good.
And I'll roll the d4 for shits and giggles. That is a 28.
As you walk past the light of the Way of the Dragon,
She's the knight.
You blend into the darkness, and your friends just think, "Oh my God, she's vanished. Where the hell has she gone?" And you literally just become one with the street. You move from house to house, alley to alley. There's nothing sort of poking out that you can see that sort of. There's no sort of secret and ways in and stuff. You just literally see this lane with a few offshoots onto other bits and pieces, but there's nothing that sort of stands out as being nefarious. No one sees anything. You make absolutely zero sound. You find yourself facing a yard. There's a big set of gates and then a walled off area. Again, nothing sort of stands out of the ordinary. Just looks like a sort of a typical warehouse with a big yard at the back. There's some lights on in the upper floors you can see, but again, nothing sort of out of the ordinary. No sort of sounds of anything. And yeah, you just see a big sort of gateway with a big black winged snake on it.
Do I see any guards or anything like that?
Nope, no guards.
Just with the back, yeah. How tall is the walled off area? The wall, yeah.
It's about 12 feet. So I mean, you'd have to do some climbing to get over it.
Yeah, that's fine. We've got a 9-foot fur blog. It'll be alright. You can give everyone a boost.
Okay.
Right. I'll very stealthily make my way back.
Okay. You make your way back to the rest of the party, and you tell them that there's nothing sort of out of the ordinary. You didn't spot any secret alleys or anything untoward. There was no bodies. It stinks like fish, but then you kind of surmise that's from sort of the warehouses, and this obviously deals with that sort of thing. So yeah, generally it's fairly safe. But you tell me you come across this warehouse with a double set of gates with a black snake sort of scrawled on one corner, with about a 12-foot fence cordoning it off.
I'll say to the group, do we want to go through the walled off area, or we want to knock on the front gates?
I mean, knocking on the front door doesn't seem like the brightest of ideas.
The gates are locked by a single padlock, by the way. You kind of think that if you had the right tools, you could probably jimmy the lock.
Oh,
I think the DM's onto something there. I think we should do what he says.
So I should have conveyed the information when you did the scouting out. So
is anyone able to pick a lock?
I am. I have proficiency in thieves' tools.
do you have thieves' tools?
I do.
Nice.
However, I was going to say, if some of us want to take the back and to see if our ginger-haired fellow is being tied up, or do a 2-prong, or go in one way.
Right, let me activate the scene so you get some idea of what you're dealing with.
I turn to Brutus Bitterbook and I whisper as quietly as I can. I may not know much, but you're a forest folk, are you not?
Brutus tries to whisper it slightly louder. Yeah.
I'm quite aware that some forest folk can make themselves inconspicuous in certain ways. Maybe scout out the inside.
Not till level 2.
Alright. I'm sorry, were you metagaming? My accent's all over the place. It'll settle down eventually. Apologies.
I've got this one, Mike. I've got
Right.
Hidden Step, which is a bonus action, magically turn invisible till start of your next turn or until you attack. Does that mean,
That's about 6 seconds worth.
is it just 6 seconds?
Next turn, a turn is usually about 6 seconds.
Right. Yeah, so, no. That's all I've got for now.
No.
Okay then.
Shall I jimmy the lock, or are we going over the wall?
I would like
can't really see anything.
Hang on, I'm trying to solve that now.
Yeah.
Bloody lights.
That's probably because you don't have any vision
Do I not?
on your
Oh,
token.
shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't have any
it's-
vision on my token. I don't
It's
think.
night
Can I
time.
have some vision? Yeah, but it's dimly lit. I should be able to see like you guys.
Who's
Yeah, I
got dark vision?
I've
Just
got.
a-
I think
I
I've got
do.
5 meters vision. I think
I've got
that's the
dark
issue.
vision.
I've also got dark vision. So our forest folk are blind.
Okay. You can see something though, right, Meg?
I can see me and a line like up here, but I can't see anybody else. I have no idea where anybody else is. So I can see up this line.
Yeah, I've just got 5 meters. I can't see past my token. I can see the square that my token's on.
I need my sun sword.
If that's right, that's right.
Bear me a moment.
If it's
Try
like
to
Would that be
really dark.
would that be what I'd be able to see or not? 'Cause I mean, if it is, then fine. I'll
There you go. How's that? That better?
I still can't see anybody.
Hang on, I'll see if I can't come. Oh, I can't move. Damn it.
You can always refresh.
Oh, that's true.
I'm pressing escape. Reload.
Oh
let
no!
me
Oh,
reload.
I've gone all over the show.
That's me. I'm moving you. Haha.
Thank you. Meg, can you see me in front of you?
I'm just reloading now.
For those that can see, the 2 gates are here.
2 gates are here. Right. Should I be able to see through these gates then? Are they? Well,
No, they're
iron
they're
gates,
wooden
or-
gates. They're wooden
Alright.
gates, but they're not slatted.
I would like to press my ear against these gates and see if I can hear anything.
Perception check, please. Hmm,
19.
You can't.
I can't.
There's no sound coming from the yard, and your hearing's not that good that you'd be able to hear into the actual warehouse from where you are. But there certainly is no sound coming from the yard.
How high are these walls then?
12 foot.
Oh, 12 foot.
Yeah.
How tall is Athos?
He's like 6'8". He's quite tall, but not
Not-
12 foot.
Not as tall as Brutus.
Just like a very tall human, basically.
Brutus is like a very short giant.
I lean over to Brutus and say, "Hey, give us a boost."
Okay.
I
Right.
put,
I won't make you roll a strength check. He's only a dwarf.
I'll
put my
put,
hands
Toss me.
toss
like
me.
the schoolboy with both of his hands interlocked, knee level.
Toss me. No. Together we make about. I'd say we make about 12 foot.
Okay, so Rex, you peer over the yard, over the fence. You see the. Hang on. Sorry, I just clicked something I shouldn't have done. Yeah, you peer into the yard. You see like a pile of trash in the corner. There's another set of big doors that obviously is meant for carts, and then there's 2 other side doors that aren't just regular doors for humans. But there's no light coming from inside the warehouse that you can see. There is like you see like a slit of light, so there is some light, but you can't see into the warehouse, if that makes sense. The yard's perfectly clear. There's nothing in it apart from a big pile of trash.
I whisper down and I say, "Hey, coast is clear. Jimmy the lock."
I'm going to Jimmy the lock. Now it says I have proficiency in thieves' tools, and it says the proficiency bonus is doubled. So does that mean because
You
I've got
double your roll.
double my roll? Well, it's just instead of +2, it'd be +4, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if you just
Yeah.
click it, it should automatically add the
Oh, right.
the modifier.
All right,
Unless you're doing it in
thieves'
D&D Beyond, in which case it should also do that.
tools. Okay. So sorry, what do I have to roll for thieves' tools? Is it a sleight of hand? Aye.
Is it sleight of hand?
Is
It is.
Yep.
right 13. So you put your thief tool up into the lock, and you have a little feel around, and you just about after about 5 minutes, which is longer than what it normally takes, you hear a click as the lock gives way and springs off.
Oof.
So the gates open.
Really open the gate. So does that?
Yeah, they're fairly silent actually for gates. You're quite surprised. You'd expect it to be some sort of squeak and that, but it seems the hinges are well oiled. As
Lovely.
you open up the yard.
I push myself against the wall and kind of slide up to where the trash is. Is it a huge pile of trash?
It's a pretty big pile of trash, yeah.
Can I see? Does it stink like
Yeah, it's garbage.
like
It's
rotten
not
meat
pleasant.
stink?
No, it's not rotten meat, but it's kind of detritus and
Alright.
general filth. So
Are there any amulets there? Okay.
roll a d20, please, Peter. No, there's no ambulance in there. You
Aw.
see a few things that maybe Zoblob might find
20.
interesting, but oh no, you don't find
Surely
anything.
I found it. I find the clockwork amulet.
You find a clockwork amulet that's broken. Once
Uh,
held magical powers.
Never mind.
But yeah, there's no windows to peer in if you're trying to sort of climb up and have a look through. There's just the doors that you can see.
Okay.
So we can't. Sorry.
No, you say something.
I was going to say we saw. Where did I see the light coming through? Was it on the second floor? Like, is there any
Yeah, on the second.
windows that? Yeah. Is there
No.
anywhere? Oh no. So I can't. There's no windows.
There's no windows you can see through.
Damn.
You just see these 4 doors, and that's it.
So where were the windows then?
They're on the other side that you saw.
Oh wow, this is a big map. Okay.
There's
Yeah.
a lower level, which is what you're on now, and there's an upper level, which is the upper level
So-
you saw. But
What's this thing here? Is this a door?
that is a door.
I would like to press my ear up against it.
Perception check, please.
Is there a gap underneath the door?
Yeah, only sort of like a typical sort of warehouse door. There'd be sort of a few millimeters, but enough to see a little slither crack of light.
All right. In that case, I get down on hands and knees and just look under the door.
Meg, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you wandering around in the dark?
Well, I don't even know where I am now, so I don't know.
I've moved you into the yard. If that helps.
Have you changed the token vision, Mike?
Hang on.
Double click your token and then go to token.
Oh, I can see me and you, Shards, in the doorway here.
Weird.
But I'm down here.
Yeah, I've still got
I've got dim vision set to 0 and bright vision set to 0. Should that be something else?
No, 0 means that she can't see anything.
Can't
Which is
see
correct
anything.
for her race, I guess.
She's blind.
Unless she wants to light a torch and alert everybody that we're here.
No,
But you can
I'm
see
probably
people
not
now, right,
gonna
Meg?
do it. I can see Shardia's character.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool. Peter's standing right next to you. You can't see Pete.
I can't see
Bizarre.
anything between me and Shardia. I
Yeah.
can just see a little couple of squares next to Shardia that's lit up.
So does Shard?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Right, I've got some vision.
Okay.
Cool.
Good.
Hi everybody.
I don't.
Oh,
Where are you, Brutus?
Next to Shadia.
Oh
I
yeah.
can see you.
He's underneath me.
Oh yeah. Oh right. I see.
That's why you can't
cheeky.
see. Pete's taking it out light.
Apologies for the technical glitches.
I'm sat on his shoulders and I've got my hands around his eyes.
Boo. Okay, so there you are. You're by the door. Did you roll a perception check?
I wanted to look under the door and see if I can see anything.
Through the faintest sliver, you literally just see a few boxes. The bottom of boxes, and that's about it.
And I would like
beyond the boxes, you can kind of see space, but there's no sort of bodies there.
I clasp my hands together and I whisper something to myself and cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
And I'd like to listen really intently for any faintest noise.
Okay. Perception check, please.
Uh,
14.
Plus
Plus.
One.
Oh,
Plus 1.
15. You hear something inside. Kind of sounds like rustling feathers.
Oh, it's a parrot warehouse.
It's not a pirate warehouse.
I stand
Oh,
up.
parrot.
Pirate. Yar! Fluffle. I stand up and I say, it sounds like birds or something, but not humans. What shall we do?
See from here, we should try the back. Saw lights in the back of the house, but I mean, I could jimmy open this lock and we could sneak through, but you said feathers?
It sounds like birds.
Is it a pigeon store?
Do you know my friend Leroy Jenkins? Leroy! No, I'm just joking.
What I'd like to do is I'm just going to try I'm going to very gently just see if I can twist the door handle and see if it opens.
No, it's locked.
Okay. Do I hear it?
But there is a lock on the door you could perhaps pick.
I'm going to pick the lock. So that would be sleight of hand.
Oh, Nat 20.
That's
You slide the lock pick into the lock, and without even barely touching any of the mechanism, you just click, and it clicks really nicely, quietly, and you can open the door. Just
I don't want to fully open it. I just want to slightly open it and see, and just try to see. Yeah, just take a. Yeah.
you see a dead body.
Ooh.
A man with a black snake tattoo on his neck, with basically his arm hewn off, and he's slouched in the corner
With a what tattoo?
with a black snake tattooed on him, with his
Ooh.
arm sort of hewn off.
Is he a ginger?
He's not a ginger.
With his arms hewn off, does it look like it's been done by a knife, or does it look like it's been?
Perception check.
Perception.
Medicine.
Medicine.
Oh, medicine check. All right.
Oh, did you want a medicine check?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll do a medicine.
You can tell it was hacked off with some bladed weapon, but you can't determine which.
Can I hear the rustling of feathers, like Rex said to me?
Yeah, you can hear some movement in the warehouse, and strange squawking sound and feathers.
I'm gonna motion to the group and say, "Body, dead body," and then I'm gonna make with my arms like a flapping noise, like let's say I can hear like like I'm waving like a chicken.
Are you hungry? Do you want some chicken? This isn't the best time for.
Oh, there's monkeys in here.
What?
She flapping her arms.
Tova just looks and just goes, "Feathers, feathers."
I don't know this game. She like Thingy thinks you're playing a guessing game. My character, so she's like, she's like, I don't,
We're having
Yeah,
a game of charades
I
in there.
don't know it. I don't know it. What is it? What is it?
Shall we just go inside?
Yeah. I'm gonna just Leroy.
Oh, where's my character gone?
You've shot forward. You're there, mate. As you step in,
Can't see where. Oh,
you
I've
notice
got
out of the
eyes.
corner of your eye 4 short avian-like creatures
oh, mother
are they
flipping
birds?
that look like those.
Kenkus.
It is a kenku. Well done.
Oh no!
But my character doesn't know this.
4 short avian creatures with long beaks and black feathers look over in surprise from where they stand in the middle of the warehouse. Each wears a hooded cloak and wields a short sword. Roll initiative.
Yay!
Ooh. Oh, shite. Birds. Yes.
Shit. Oh, I rolled 9. Oh, that's alright.
I rolled a 2. Yay.
Oh, you're a druid anyway. You might be alright there.
Mike, I have to say, I love the look of these enemies.
They are pretty cool.
I wish I had these tokens in Strahd.
He's got a knife.
That's not a knife.
I'll be back in a sec.
Oh, do you want to take a break while we're here?
Yeah, I need another rum.
Another
Yeah, that
rum.
sounds good.
Yeah, give her 5 minutes.
Alright.
Let's fight some burbs.
I thought they would be pigeons.
Oh, just
I thought they're monkeys.
surely at some point monkeys are going to put into like a monkey race will be put into D&D.
Oh, yeah. Well, they've already got the great ape.
Guarantee you one already exists. You had to look at the latest fair rules where you could be a rabbit or pixie or something else.
Oh no way!
I can live
Yeah,
out my
yeah.
my lifelong dream of being a mythical rabbit.
Be a little imp or something. I think.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. You could just be a little shit if you're an imp.
Yeah. Exactly. Right, I'll be back, guys.
I forget what they refer to them as, like awakened races. So you can be like an owl or a rabbit or a badger or whatever.
Oh, can I be a honey badger?
Be whatever you want, mate.
Honey badger don't give a shit.
Honey badgers are like the English badger on crack, basically.
Yeah. I've seen one badger since my time in England, and it was dead on the side of the motorway.
I've never seen a live one.
Yeah, I've never seen a live one.
They're huge, though. I didn't realize badgers are big bastards.
Yeah.
It's there's a running meme, isn't there, that the English badger looks like it's going to invite you around for tea, but the American badger looks like it's going to fuck you up and steal your money.
Seen a lot of deer. We had 3 deer on car park a couple of months ago.
My old man's ran a deer over by accident once.
They fuck up your car. Like
Yeah,
they.
it properly messed his car up.
Twice we've had one, like, jolt across the road where we are. Just once up Bolton roadway. Another way to work. And if we'd have been like 2 seconds in front, it would have been the front of the car. Both occasions, like 2 or 3 meters in front of the car,
Ooh.
just galloping over over the road.
What happened?
Just
Deers.
talking about running over deers.
Oh dear.
One
Deer,
one
deer.
that ran out on my dad, it literally ran into the side of his car, like the front left wheel. It just sort of
Hell.
dunked into that like wing, and it just completely stunned itself and just hit the deck.
I'm googling how heavy. Oh wow, they're like 160 to 180 kilos. Oof.
Big buggers.
Nearly as heavy as me.
Ha ha ha.
All right. You're all back. Oh, Meg's out still.
And for those that are interested in the Fey folk, there you go.
I'm always interested in the Fey folk. Badgers? Oh no, that's Shadi.
You could. Let's see. Oh.
Unearthed Arcana 2021, Folk of the Feywild. Ooh.
Yeah.
Hobgoblin of the Feywild.
You could basically reskin rabbit folk as badger folk if you really wanted to be a badger.
Skin rabbit folk. Hobgoblin of the Feywild. Hospitality. Oh, temporary hit points. Okay. Passage. Nice. They're really churning out these new races, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm back.
Cool.
Welcome back.
Yes, I'm back.
Welcome.
Am I inspired, Mike? You're getting the
Inspired?
Lord of the Rings question, right?
No. Cheaters.
You said.
I'll give you an inspiration. Well, I did say that.
Oh, thank you. I won't make you day hard work if I do use it.
Give me the inspiration or else.
Right, so we're in combat. If we're all back,
Is
Rex,
everybody
you're
back?
up first.
Back.
I believe so.
I am. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Right, so where am I standing?
Am I on top of somebody?
Are these crates here? So have we got any cover from these crates?
You can, yeah. Put you there. Meg.
Okay.
We'll give you a half car.
Half cover. Okay. Am I going I'm gonna brandish this spell like a weapon, like a crossbow loaded and ready to fire. And with a shout, I complete the incantation, and I hurl a lance of pure light towards my foe, which is this one, as I cast
okay.
Guiding Bolt.
Oh,
Shazam! First level, consume split.
It's a hit.
That's a hit. For 9 points
Nice.
of damage.
The light hits him square in the chest. He doesn't quite know how to react. He's never seen anything like this before. He's clearly stunned and he staggers back like, "Oh Jesus!" Or he lets out a loud squawk. Even he's not a Cockney lad. But he's still standing.
Core blimey, governor.
Cool, blimey, governor. You fucking what? Yeah, he staggers back like, "Wah! Ah! Ah!"
And I point at him and look at the party, and I just say, him.
Okay.
As my eyes crackle with energy.
Cool. that it?
Beep, 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 beep. Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to
he's
stay
gonna.
behind cover, thanks.
Okay. Cover reduces damage, or
It bumps my AC up.
Okay.
So in the half cover, I think it gives 5.
okay. He rolls an 18.
Half cover. Oh, +2 AC bonus. Is he attacking me?
So yeah, he's attacking you.
18. So that's.
You just shot a golden light of ball into his chest. He's like, what the?
That
He whips
hits.
out his short bow and lets fly with a bolt, doing 9 points of damage. Boom, as it wings through the air and just hits you square in the chest.
I almost do a backflip as that hits me, and I fall to the ground unconscious.
Ooh.
Oh.
But not before I mumble, "Ah, shite."
Okay.
Scheißen.
Avenge me.
Larkargor, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of try and fit. Like, that's a box there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a box.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and fit in like this tiny gap here. Obviously, my token's too big to do that, but I presume I'll be able to just fit there, like in that behind cover still.
Yep.
And I can talk as an action, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say to him, we mean you no harm. We've come finding our friend. The snake bandits have took him. We're hoping that you could help us.
As you say this, you look around. You suddenly realise there's actually quite a number of bodies on the floor. They look both Zentarim and also Xanathar Guild thugs. So there's always been another battle here, and they call back, not gonna hurt, no, not gonna hurt, sort of laughing.
Okay.
Is that your turn, or do you want to fire something?
I don't. Well, can I longbow them as well then, if they're going to be difficult?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, is that all right? Okay, I'll do that then. The buggers. Oh, there, I've got it here.
You have advantage on the guy that I hit.
On the guy you hit. Advantage.
Is it advantage? One sec.
Yeah, it's advantage, I think.
Yeah.
That is a miss though.
Miss. Okay.
So the arrow swings through the air and just
Can I duck?
Sort of sits in there.
And then can I duck down behind this box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, this one is going to move this way, and he's going to fire a longbow at you, Meg. In cover. Attack.
Does that mean I've got a 2 AC bonus to mine?
Total.
It doesn't matter. I rolled shockingly bad, so I rolled a 7.
Right,
so
okay.
it sort of wings over your head and into the wall.
FYI, if she's in total cover, then they can't attack her.
Oh, okay,
Unless it's a spell or something that specifically does.
fair enough. It's your go, Toby Larone.
I'm gonna pop up from under these boxes and I'm gonna take a pot shot at this one here that Rex hit.
Yep.
It's my short bow, which is a
It's a hit.
That's a 22, and I get sneak attack damage because I've got an ally in front of me.
Okay.
But it's not added the sneak attack damage, which is strange. But
when I was playing Arena, I just rolled it from the dice roller.
Oh right. What? It's 1d6, isn't it?
Level 1, yeah.
Yeah.
Does the enemy not have to be next to the? Doesn't the sneak attack? Is it not if your friends?
You
are
have
next
to
the
have
enemy?
advantage, or the reason why I didn't need advantage is specifically because I was playing assassin, who don't need advantage. They just need someone else to be there within 5 foot.
She does have advantage because of guiding bolt. So yeah.
Then she's fine.
Oh right. I'm just reading it.
If it was any consequence, you did 8 points damage on your first shot, and it basically the arrow flings through the air and just blows his eye out.
Oh, nice. So
And you basically see Bird Skull stuck to the wall with an arrow, thunk, as he falls to his death.
And I'm gonna duck down and use the boxes as cover beside Rex.
Cool. This one's up next. He's going to move into position.
Don't worry about me, guys. I'm
Yeah.
fine.
And he's. Did you say he ducked down behind the boxes?
I did, yes.
He's going to move out this way then.
Where's Athos?
Just on the doorway.
He's
Oh.
hiding.
You lot went in.
Okay.
I'm also just enjoying the music, to be honest with you.
I want to hear you how you slow motion walk into the room.
You're about to. Athos, it's your turn. Before you step into the room,
Hyboria music, you know
you've
what I mean?
you've obviously seen Rex go down with a single arrow sticking out of his chest. You've seen Meg sort of vault over a box and then hide, and then Toby Larone has also now cowered behind the box with Brutus.
Toby Larone.
Can I see these two over here?
Yeah, you can see those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35. As a bonus action, I'm going to rage. And I'm going to sling a javelin at this one straight ahead. He is getting it.
Okay.
That's a 16.
It's a hit.
How do you, Shard? How do you trigger the rage thing on?
Oh right. If you click into, are you using D&D Beyond? Are you rolling from there?
I'm actually using Foundry at the moment.
Oh right. I use D&D Beyond, but your rage will be at this level. I think it's +2. But let me. I think you have to tick a box to say that you're raging in Foundry, if I remember rightly.
That's what I'm trying to find effectively.
Ah.
That. Oh, hang on. Effects? No.
You just press the die next to rage in your features.
Let's click that. Usability. Alright, okay. So that's popped up in the chart. So anyway, I'm going to roll the damage and see if that triggers now. 1 + 3, that's just my strength. And it should be an additional +2 for the rage, so that's
6
5
points.
damage.
5. Okay. The javelin
6
sort of
points. Sorry,
pierces.
you're right. My bad.
Sorry. Yeah, the javelin pierces the Kenku's leg. But again, it's still standing. It sort of picks it off.
Oh dear.
Brutus, it is your turn.
Sorry, Peter, I don't have spell slots left. I do have something up my sleeve. So, Ang Fire.
Very much, yeah.
Let's have for my 30 foot. So, just 2 left. Oh no, 3. 3
Yeah,
left
there's
alive
3.
now. I'm going to move to here. I'm going to use poison spray on this one closest to me.
Okay. DC
It's
saving throw 13.
13, yeah.
And it's a 11, so he fails.
Takes 6 points of damage. And he's
6 points
poisoned.
damage.
Is it?
Okay.
Oh no, it's not poisoned.
Okay. The green mist you just sprayed at him sort of covers his face. It struggles to see what's happening, and he just doesn't understand what's just happened. But he's in clear agony, that struggling. Cool. It's this dude now. He's going to leap over here, and he's going to shoot you, Brutus, with his bow.
Oh dear.
14.
That's a hit.
Sorry, Brutus.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Oh, apologies. I thought that
no
was
worries.
me for some reason.
No worries.
Right. You're right, Craig. It is a hit.
He does 9 points of damage as he pulls the bow back, lets fly an arrow on the loose, and he just hits you sort of on the shoulder.
9.
9 points of damage.
Yep.
You are sort of in dire straits. This arrow's torn through cartilage. You can feel it, like you sort of fall to your knee a bit. Oh God!
Yeah, I'm. Ouch.
Rex, you are unconscious. So Lucargo.
Death save me.
Ooh.
18. I pass.
That's a pass. Lucargo.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, Meg.
I was expecting a bird to go before me.
No, he died. He died.
He did.
Okay.
He
That's
did.
always good. Can I? I'll try and stabilise
Rex.
Peter's character. Rex. Yeah, you've not got a name next to you. I forgot.
Is that a medicine check, Peter?
It would be. But I would probably, to be fair, ask for how one would stabilize one.
What am I seeing? What's happened to you, sorry?
Pete's got
Arrow
an
in
arrow
the
sticking
chest.
out of his chest, and he's kind of not bleeding out, but he's in a serious way. He's unconscious.
Okay.
So how would you stabilise him?
Oh, fuck. Get
No,
my
I wouldn't
first
do that.
aid. No. How far is the arrow in him? Is it quite deep or?
It's pretty deep, yeah. If you know for a fact that if you pull it out, he'll probably bleed out.
Okay, so I'm not going to pull it out. And which part of his body is it in?
In his chest,
Testicular area.
just in his chesticles.
It got me in the moobs.
Milkshakes.
Milkshakes.
Milkshakes. They're bringing all the boys.
Oh shit! What's going on outside in the yard?
My milkshakes.
Well, I was covering that, but then you told me to get inside.
I didn't.
I don't know how I'm going to stabilise him then. Just
I was just making sure all the boys didn't turn up.
Have you not got a bandage or anything?
I've got some clothes. Yeah, maybe I can.
Well, you look around the warehouse and you see that there are sort of obviously there's dead bodies. You can rip some sort of clothing off.
Yeah, I do. Well, I've got some on that I don't think I'm wearing.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Maybe it is what I'm wearing, but I've got a bit of clothes, clean rags. I've got some clean rags that I can use, I suppose.
Nicely done.
Rip off a bit of a clean rag. Yeah.
Get some medicine rolled in.
Yeah. Good. Right. Medicine. Oh,
10.
my rolls are crap.
What does that have to meet, Pete?
Whatever you think. So the way that it works, the DC is 5 is very easy, 10 is easy, 15 medium, 20 hard, 25 very hard, 30 nearly impossible. So wherever
I'll
you
probably
think.
say 15. 15 would be the difficulty on this one, as it's quite a severe wound.
Yeah.
It's not sort of, if it was a number of sort of small wounds that's added up, then I'd probably say, but this is a severe single wound. So Peter's not he's still sort of in mortal peril.
It's not stabilised. Sorry, that's the best I've got.
Can't I have just a little peril?
Can I have a little bit of peril? No.
Thanks for trying, Megan.
You're welcome.
So he's still on his saving throws. You're fine. Okay, right. This one is which one is? Aha. He's going to advance, and he's going to attack Brutus with his sword. I'll show you.
Please miss.
Oh, one. He swings through the air to hit you with his sword. He hits your armor, and he drops it. He caught an unexpected bit of armor. He wasn't holding his sword properly, and the sword sort of flies out of his hand.
Nice. That's what I needed.
So he's now disarmed. He's got his bow still, but he needs some distance for that. So next up is Toblerone.
I'm gonna pop my head over, see that the Kenku has dropped his weapon, and I'm gonna have a crack at him again.
Okay.
Which is a 23.
That is a hit.
And I get sneak attack. It's sneak attack once per turn, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. So. And I'll roll my sneak attack damage. I'm going to use my actual dice just because I want an excuse to use them. Oh, that's 5. So 9 points of damage to that Kenku in front of Brutus.
Your arrow whizzes through the air, and again, for some reason, you seem to pick out throats every time. Just into the back of his throat. As he falls dead. As his companions sort of see his brethren fall, they instantly drop, disarm themselves, and hold their hands out. Please, don't kill. So they are not in combat anymore. They're backing off.
Oh, they're surrendering.
They are surrendering. They're like, no.
Alright, seeing that we're out of combat, I'm going to help Lark try to stabilize Rex.
I'm going to say to Toby, force feed him the berries.
Oh, yes, I have the berries of
The good berries.
goodness. Good berries. I had 5 of them left. Does anyone have any healing spells?
Yeah, but I've no spell slots.
I shoved 3 of the berries in his mouth. So you now have 3 hit points.
Do you
only got 24 hours.
Do you grab my beard and kind of grind my jaw?
I put them in your mouth, and I move your jaw up and down so you chew them.
As you feel these, as the berries start to break up in your mouth and the juice starts to trickle down your throat, Pete, you suddenly feel reinvigorated as you come to see the ceiling and you weird taste of berries in your mouth, and there's a bit of spittle stuck in your beard, and you don't know what happened, and you look down and you see an arrow poking out of your chest.
Sorry.
As you see the wound start to heal up a bit, the blood's starting to not trickle out as much.
I look over to the 2 ladies and I say, thank you very much. I think I can take it from here. And I put my hand on my chest and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. And nice. Good
for
job.
11 points.
As you place your hands on your chest, the warm light radiates from your hands, and you see the arrow just pop out of your chest naturally, like sort of a bullet would out of Logan's head. And he just pops out, and you just, as you look down, you see the wound just.
Wait! I didn't do it properly. With a single word of the divine tongue, I request the healing power from my ex-god. The answer to my plea comes swift as glittering motes surround the wound and provide some small relief to the pain that they cause as the arrow pops out.
And the wound closes up. So yep, you're back on your feet. I'll take the condition off now. No, not hidden.
I paid $2 for described. I'm going to use it.
Yeah, you have to remember that one. Cool. So you are back on your feet, remarkably refreshed, considering you've just taken an arrow to your chest and nearly bled out. You are 100% feeling yourself. These Kenku are sitting there absolutely shitting themselves. Just not in a good way.
I'm gonna lock the door that I'm nearby. I'm just gonna re-put the lock on. And then I'm gonna barrel over the boxes, and I'm gonna pinch their weapons because I can.
Well, yeah, they've dropped them sort of.
Yeah.
You know, you pick off their short bows that are slung on their back, and you pick the swords up from the floor.
So it's 2 short bows and
2 short swords,
2 short swords.
and obviously the other bows and short swords from the other 2 that are dead. If you want to pick those up as well.
I look at
if you
I
want,
look
yeah.
at I look at Athos and Brutus and say, so what do you think we should do with these 2? As my hands crackle with energy.
Well,
Do they feel intimidated at all, Mike?
Yeah, they're pretty much, they're just, yeah, definitely intimidated.
14.
Brutus says, I think they've learnt the lesson.
Oh,
need to,
friend, we're not here to learn lessons. We're here to learn information.
Xenophar sends its regards. Xenophar sends its regards. Tie up the pretty boy in the back room. Tie up the pretty boy in the back room.
Might I suggest we check the back room? More importantly,
Follow the yellow signs in the sewers. Follow the yellow signs in the sewers.
Follow the yellow brick road.
No time to loot place. Get him to the boss. Get him to the boss.
Get who to the boss?
No time to loot place. Just get him to the boss.
Athos is going to start looking for where this back room might be.
You have a boss.
Is that it there?
No time to loot. Get to the boss. That is a room, a door to some of him. It's underneath the stairs, so you kind of figured it's probably a smallish room.
A quick scan of the room. Do I see anything glinting? Anything that catches my eye?
Roll me perception check.
Any amulets?
There's no evidence. No, you see absolutely nothing, Peter. Not even the wooden boxes that scatter the floor. Athos, you go into the small room and find yourself face to face with a cowering, red-headed individual.
Is this Athos just says, what's your name? Who are you?
My name's Rainier Neverember.
Huh. How fortuitous. I've been looking for you.
Who are you? Are those bastards gone yet?
We've dealt with the thugs. Don't worry about that.
Floon, have you seen Floon?
Well, I was about to ask you the same question.
I don't know what happened. We were jumped a few nights ago. We've been in this hellish place since. I've managed to. I've been hiding in here. There was a big fight between the Xanathar Guild and the Zentarim. During the chaos, I managed to sneak in here and lock the door. The last I heard was those bloody birds.
Yeah, we've dealt with the birds. It's safe to come out.
Right. You're not going to hurt me, are you?
He says, maybe. And just kind of sniggers. Like, hey.
The jury's still out.
Right. Yes.
He does that weird thing, you know, when dogs try to like smile like humans, but it just looks like they're snarling, and you can see the teeth.
He cracks. Oh God! Whatever you need, whatever you want. Please don't hurt me.
Can I check the Kenku's pockets for anything, like any notes or?
They've got nothing.
They're just birds in clients.
Yeah. Raynar comes out and he's like, "Thank you for rescuing me. These birds that they're in league with the Xanathar Guild. We were kidnapped by the Zentarim and we were waiting to be picked up by someone in their organization, and the place was besieged by Xanathar guildsmen. He points to sort of the bodies and that, and you see that there are obviously two members of guilds, sort of not well, two different guild types around. There's about 7 or 8 bodies here. So, and yes, these birds were left here as sort of a guard. I don't know.
When I look at the Kenku, are they carrying any kind of badges, like any kind of insignia?
No.
What about
they're very plainly dressed.
What about the bodies?
The odd, what you would guess would be Zentrim, have got the occasional tattoo.
So nothing on their clothes.
Yeah, there's no sort of clear emblems. There's a couple of Xanathar guilds that's got like the Xanathar symbol, which is a circle with 10 equidistant points, arrows coming out of it, as it were.
Okay, so the 2 fallen Kenku, are they wearing these robes then?
Yeah, they're the 4 of them are similarly dressed, very nondescript, nothing sort of untowards.
I walk up to I pick up the cleanest robe, the one that's got the least blood on it. I put it on, and I turn away from the Kenku, and I cast prestidigitation on my face and turn it into a Kenku face.
Right.
And I turn back to the Kenku and I say, "Kaka, Kaka, will this pass?"
Kaka, Kaka, brother, Kaka.
And I just stand there really proud of myself. But presumably these robes are like trailing on the ground because I'm quite short.
Quite short. But they seem quite amazed that 1 minute you were a dwarf and the next minute you turn around and you're one of them. Like,
I've tipped my head to one side like birds do and blink my eyes.
Follow the outside to the sewers. Follow the outside to the sewers. No time to loot the place. Just get him to the boss.
Well, I guess we better do what they say.
Do you want to check anything else out on the ground floor while you're here? Anyone?
What's in the crates? There's loads of crates about.
What's in the box?
As you open it, it's just general crap. There's nothing of any sort of worth. It's odds and sods. Nothing of any sort of.
I want to check for if there's any other rooms. See if they've got Floon in here anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, give me a perception check, please, Mr. Athos. Ooh, you find a secret door. Huzzah!
Skadoosh.
Skadoosh.
Over here.
I might have to play a panda folk monk.
Skadoosh.
As you're walking around, you see a secret door leading into a secret room.
Oh my God.
In here, where are you? You got
my
you can see it,
token
right?
disappeared. Have you just dragged it? Is that?
I've moved it.
Press
Yeah,
escape.
sorry.
I wonder if it's just not. If I refresh, I pressed escape. That hasn't done anything, unfortunately. Hang on, I'll reload the application, see if that works.
Okay. I'll read out what you find while you're doing it. The Zents have stashed 2 wooden crates here. The first, stolen from the docks, contains 4 wood-framed paintings wrapped in leather. The paintings depict the city of Luskan, Neverwinter, Silvery Moon, and Baldur's Gate, and are worth 75 gold pieces each.
Gold points.
Gold points. You get 5 gold stars. No, you 75 gold pieces each, so just 300 gold pieces. The second crate, which you crack open with something with a jimmy you find lying on the floor, stolen from a caravan on the high road, contains 15 £10 silver trade bars.
Ooh.
All black from corrosion, but still worth 50 gold pieces each.
Times 15?
But you have to bear in mind, that's a lot of weight to carry. So if you want to distribute...
I'm quite strong. I can carry quite a lot.
Good.
And I'm sure I can find someone in the city who'd be willing to buy these through the back channels.
Okay.
If I still look like a Kenku.
Yeah.
I want to ask. Oh, shall we trust these Kenku with delivering these? The
sorry,
stuff?
I should have said as you open the secret door, you do hear the faint sound of a bell ringing from above.
Oh, Shiza.
but there is no other sound. There's no sort of sound of feet or anything. So
should we trust these Kenku with taking the loot back to the yawning portal for us?
No.
No.
Okay.
We could just.
No. Should we hide it in one of these crap boxes?
Let's hide it in the rubbish pile outside underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Are we gonna?
How many
Kill
of these silver ingot things can I carry, Mike, realistically?
let's see. They're £10 each, and there's 15 of them. So I would imagine probably, being a thing of your size, probably about £50. That sounds about fair.
Yeah, okay.
I would imagine Brutus would be able to carry probably a similar amount, being of his size.
I can carry. My carry capacity is that of large.
Okay.
Is it?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I had the same on the Goliath.
Means you're allowed to carry more than the average medium creature, basically.
Medium, easy.
Does anyone know what the average medium creature can carry?
Encumbrance. Should we find out?
Isn't there a thing on D&D
think
Beyond where
there's
if you add stuff onto your, it will actually say if you're encumbered or not?
Yeah,
Your
it
boundary
will.
when you go
It's
on the
your-
inventory page.
Your strength score multiplied by 15. This is the weight in pounds that you
Okay.
can carry.
Well, there you go.
So that's 15 times 15. What is that for large as well?
I'm just checking now. I can carry something simple.
Sorry, Pete, make you do the DM work.
It's alright.
So I can carry a total of 240 pounds at the moment.
Okay.
Raw.
So it's £150 worth of silver. So yeah, you probably could carry all of them. You'd have to find somewhere to stash them on your body though.
Yeah, I can carry 225 pounds.
Okay. Well, between you split up the
Split
know,
the load.
Athos you keep 8 and you hand 7 to Brutus, and you kind of stash them on various bits of you. You feel more armored than you've ever felt in your life. Around your midriff and stuff, you think you are not going to feel any sort of javelin through this silver.
Okay. I mean,
But yeah.
I'm thinking. I look at Brutus and I'm thinking maybe we get these smelted down into silvered weapons.
Oh no, sorry, carrying capacity 450 pounds.
Fucking hell! Well,
You're
sorry.
a tank.
Jesus.
That's a unit.
Or I could, if I was just to push it or drag it on something, 900 pound.
You're just showing off now. So we'll strap you to a wagon then, yeah?
Yeah.
We don't need a wagon. He is
Yeah.
the wagon.
He is the wagon. You are the Brute Squad. For any Princess Bride fans here. Yeah, so basically you've started dashing up this thing. You look at the paintings and think, well, we could carry the paintings, but that's going to be a bit of an issue lugging 4 massive paintings.
Silver
around.
ingots are going to be easy. Like, they'll be heavier, obviously, but
Yeah,
easier to
yeah.
transport. 'cause
The
they're smaller.
silver's definitely yours. You've definitely got
Yeah.
the 15.
Take the
uh,
silver. The
well-
silver's yours.
We'll see if we can come back for the paintings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll hide
maybe
them
let's
somewhere.
stash them somewhere.
Right, are you doing anything else within the
Okay.
next few minutes?
Can I go upstairs? Is this in upstairs?
You can go upstairs. I'll be honest with you. I've put stairs there. They clearly don't work. So bear with me as I pop you upstairs. Hang on. Don't stop moving. Stop it. Right, where are you guys? You
I
are
am up the
here.
You can drag and drop a
upstairs.
box over us, you know.
Oh no! Where have I gone?
You are there. Push escape.
Nope. I was there, but then it. Hang on, I'll reload and then we'll see if
What
anything
is going
happens.
on with this bloody foundry?
To be fair, Pete, it's probably the way I've set this freaking map up.
Well, it's just walls, isn't it?
Oh, actually, no, wait a minute. That's odd. Oh, okay, I've got it. Dim nuts, dopey bugger. Where have I? Wait a minute.
I'm using Firefox if that makes any difference. I don't think it
No,
does.
well, so am I. It's fine.
It shouldn't
Uh,
work. It shouldn't make
Hey!
You guys got it?
Yeah.
Brutus, can you see yourself? Dylan? You muted.
Sorry, I was muted, yeah.
Oh, can-
You've
can
dragged
you
me
see
through
your-
a few rooms.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I threw you about all over the place then, so. A similar thing is upstairs, just more crates filled with random rubbish, nothing of any value, just rags and odds and sods. There are a few doors though, if you can see.
I'd like to go upstairs as well.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay.
It's a tick.
Dead bodies up here.
Dead bodies everywhere.
Have the
Athos,
bodies hit the floor?
Are you staying downstairs?
No, I'll go with the rest of them. I'm there to support.
Oh shit,
As-
who's watching the Kenku?
As you go upstairs, the Kenku fucking leg it.
Oh,
They just
shit,
run.
we didn't even tie them up. Bloody
They-
rookie mistake.
We should
They're
have shoved
gone.
them under the stairs like Harry Potter.
We should have killed them.
Raynar shouts out, "Excuse me, they've run, they've gone. Hello."
Oh shit,
Hello?
Raynar.
It's like he comes up the stairs as well. He joins you. He's with you. He knows that he's probably safer with you than sort of
It's another Irina.
with the Kenku. So he's like, I'm going to go upstairs as well because I don't want to be left with the bird. The birds have gone, so they've flown. So here you are upstairs.
Can
Similar
I do
sort
another
of setup.
perception check
You can.
while we're up here? So Athos has a good scan round with his eyes and a good deep, like, see if he can smell anything.
You smell fish and the general stench of the docks, but there is nothing else to be found up here in terms of secrets.
So yeah, Athos says to the rest of the group, I think it's probably wise that we make haste and leave, having just lost the two Kenku that were, in this place.
Oh,
Probably wise.
that's a rat.
Yeah, as you open the door, you see several rats flying around in what looks to be offices. Barely used, lots of dust everywhere, a few odds and sods.
Any laptops?
Are you going to search?
I am. I'm looking for a ledger of any kind.
Roll a dice. Roll a perception check for me.
Just a dice. No,
Just a
not
dice.
Just
No,
a
just
single
a-
dice. Sorry,
just
it was a perception, wasn't it?
I'm looking for a 20 on a d4. No, I'm joking. 20, nice. Okay, as you ruffling through some papers, you notice that there is, as the chap in the bar, John, said, there's sort of like not a deed but a change of ownership document laying on a desk that says that this warehouse is now in the possessions of. I need to get the name right because it's all going to be horribly wrong otherwise. The something or others.
This is where 6 sessions later we go, but Mike, you said it belongs to this person.
No. The Growlhuns. Growlhuns.
Growlhuns?
Growl. Gralhund.
All right, okay.
The Growlhund family.
I thought it was going to be like a brothel specifically for Leonin and Tabaxi or something, the Growlhuns.
The Growlhunt. No, that's not. No, there's no ill-skinned prophylactics here.
You okay, Growlhun?
Can you roll me an
Inbox
insight
me.
check?
Inbox me.
Me or Athos?
You. As you have discovered the change of, you're trying to think if the name in all your passings springs to mind, and you faintly remember the name Growlhund is a noble family. Again, like most nobles, they live in the North Ward in relative luxury. But that's all you can recall.
I am rolling really well tonight. That's like the third 20 I've got.
It's pretty good. So
Good
yeah,
being
you
a
know
rogue,
the
isn't it?
Growlhunds. There's nothing there else that you can recall except that they are of of a wealthy background and
Okay.
such.
I got what I wanted. I'm going to rush downstairs to try and catch the Kenku.
Okay.
I would. So what's this room that I'm in here? It looks like an empty room.
It is. It's just an office. Again, if you can throw a perception check for me, Peter.
Might I suggest that we get out of here?
Oh,
Nat
nice.
20.
Nat 20. In amongst the papers, you find a paper bird, which is a magical item. And I'm desperately trying to find it, if I can.
I love magical items. It's all I ever wanted.
You might wonder what the point of this is, but hang on, bear with me a moment.
Found
I'm
it.
not going to be able to find it now. You found it?
Yep.
Yes, magical bird. You found a stack of 10 of these.
I love magic items. Right.
If you will, magic bird, for those who don't know, a paper bird, sorry, is basically D&D's version of Twitter. You use it as you can write 50 words or fewer on a magic sheet of parchment, speak the
That's worse
creature's
than
name,
Twitter.
the parchment magically folds into a tiny paper bird and flies off to the recipient.
Carrier pigeon.
So it's a way of sort of communicating instantly,
Yeah.
as it were. So here you are. As you're upstairs fumbling, you hear the doors open downstairs.
Shit. Can I hide?
You can, but there's 9 officers of the City Watch open up, and 3, including a rather official-looking chap, come through the front door.
Do they see me?
Where are you?
I am here. I don't know if I've gone downstairs yet.
You have, by the looks of your token. So you are literally here. You come staggering down the stairs as they come in, so they see you.
I'm miraculously outside now, which is weird.
For some reason, I may have picked you up
Okay.
and dropped you. Where were you before?
I was just you left me upstairs. I'd just gone up with the others.
Okay.
I am going to put my hands up. I am going to make no threatening movements. I'm going to say, officers, we have been hired by to track a individual and procure him. I am a bounty hunter.
You're gonna have to roll a persuasion check.
Hey, Jean.
15?
19.
19. Okay, they go, you look pretty official. Well, that's why don't you go upstairs and see my boss?
Upstairs?
Yeah, he's just come through the front entrance. We've come down in the lower entrance. Go upstairs and see him. We'll secure the area. There's clearly been some happenings here. There's quite a lot of dead bodies, isn't there?
I immediately go, 2 Kenku have made their way through through a secret entrance. They appear to have been the cause of the murders. And I point them. Actually, that's the point. Did I see where the Kenku buggered off?
No. You'd all
Okay,
led the upstairs and they just fucking ran into the night.
Alright.
It's a murder of Kenkus.
A murder of Kenku.
There are 2 dead Kenkus, so they're like, well, there's 2 dead Kenkus here. It sort of corroborates your story a little bit. But please, miss, if you can go upstairs and see my boss, I think he'd like to have a word with you, and you on your own.
No, my colleagues are upstairs.
Fucking grass.
Oh, nice. You're very
What's it?
compliant, aren't you? Go on, up you go.
What's your boss's name?
I'm sure he'll introduce himself. His name's Hyestus.
Hyestus.
Hyestus Stagit.
Right, thank you, and I will be. I go back upstairs.
Just
Quite.
realised all of these icons are invisible, so brilliant. There you go.
I go.
Theatre of the mind works wonders, Mike. Don't you
It
worry.
does.
I go.
Easy, man.
I go stomping up these stairs, making sure that everybody can hear me, and I shout out, "Hey,
I'll
what's
just move over.
it?
Hyestus.
Hyestus! I am looking for a Hyestus," and I'm like, obviously alerting like everyone to see. I'm like, wind yourself.
Right, everyone. My name is Hyestus Stagit. I am an officer of the City Watch, and I demand to know what's going on here.
Ah, right.
Athos just looks at what's his name, Neverember, and says, "You, tell him what's happening."
Okay, officer. My name is Rainier Neverember, the son of the Lord, Dagult Neverember. Yes, my father. Yes, he looks disgusted at the name. Yes, that's the one. I was kidnapped and brought here under distress, and with a fellow friend of mine, Floon Blagmar, and yes, the Zentrim kidnappers brought us here, and the Xanathar Guild showed up a few days later, and all hell broke loose. I managed to hide, but they seem to have carried my friend away somewhere. As he sort of looks around, he looks down. For those of you who don't know, this is obviously the ground floor where you came in, so you can see the bodies of the Kenku and the Xanathar Guild. And he sort of looks over and goes, right, yeah, we've had a lot of trouble with the Xanathar Guild and the Zentrim, as you may well know. It's my duty to keep this dock ward safe. And we've had reports of suspicious activity in this area. Clearly, something's gone on here. Your story seems to fit. But I'm going to need to take some statements. What about you? As he turns to you, Larcargo. What about you? What's your story?
She's just having a little panic.
Seem very nervous for someone who's innocent.
I'm innocent. I've
That's
never,
what they all say, though.
I've never met you before.
Well, I'm well known around these parts.
Yeah, I'm not very local. Yeah, I've come I've come along with these guys looking for somebody, and we've found somebody.
This chap, Raynor, I'll never remember.
That is somebody. Yes, that's somebody.
Yeah, he's been reported missing by other members of the public.
Well, we found him. We found him.
Right, and what about the dead bodies down there? Did you find them as well, or did you make them?
We
You
found.
seem very nervous.
We found the dead bodies.
So
I'm
were
not
the four,
nervous. Yeah, they were dead. They were dead. Dead bodies there. Dead. They were all dead. I'm a bit socially awkward, so like I'm.
Maybe.
Yeah. They were. Yeah. We found dead bodies. A lot of dead bodies.
Have you had much dealings with the Xanathar Guild or the Zentrim? Are you not a member?
Me? No, I wouldn't. I would be more inclined to not join them guys. Not for me, no.
What about you? What's your name? Toblerone.
Don't tell them, Toby. We're on.
Toby, is it? Toby, what's your name? What are you doing here?
I live under common law and I don't have to tell you anything.
I am Toby Larone. I am a bounty hunter. We did not. We killed the Kenku downstairs, but as I said to your fellows downstairs, we were hired to find and track this gentleman's friend. I point over at old Xanathar.
Raynor.
Don't call him Xanathar.
No. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong page. Raynor, and I go, we were hired. We have no dealings with the Xanathar or the other guild.
He looks over and he looks at the Kenku and he sees, Xanathar spits on the ground, bastards. My job is to keep the peace in this dock ward. And I've got to say, the fact that those two are tearing each other's throats out brings me nothing but pleasure.
How's that peace? How's that keeping the peace?
Well, these two criminal gangs want to wipe each other out. Sounds like a bargain to me. I don't have to do anything. Just sit back and watch them destroy each other.
Do innocents not get caught up? Like, are somebody here?
Well, occasionally,
Raynor.
but for the most part.
I know if I'm calling him somebody in character, that's what my character wants to call him, somebody.
Yeah, but occasionally you get the odd broken egg, but I have to say it's quite nice to mostly they tend to fight amongst themselves. You're always going to have a bit of collateral damage, but then you're going to have collateral damage if we go wading in, aren't you?
Can you not help them make friends?
Fake friends? Criminals? Are you having a laugh? What's your name? He starts
Brutus.
scribbling down names on his little pad. Brutus, eh? You're a big chap. What brings you to this city? You're not here to cause trouble, are you?
I'm ready to cause trouble. I came here because I've banished from my tribe, but I met
What?
a
Can you
very
cause trouble?
fine tribe here. No, I didn't cause trouble.
Well, you're banished then. That sounds like you're a troublemaker to me.
My beliefs were differed to that of my tribe.
Well, so you're not lawful then?
No, I'm not lawful.
Do you believe in the law?
I believe in the law. I respect everything that, when in Rome and all that.
What's Rome?
I nearly spat my drink out then.
It's some sort of weird furball saying. I'll let you off on that one, mate. I'm not here to talk about strange things. But look, it's clear to me that something's gone on here. But I don't think you're the. Look at the amount of bodies here and the blood. It doesn't seem fresh. Obviously, the two poor unfortunate Kenku down there seem certainly fresh. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, that's Kenku brain stapled to the wall with an arrow. Is that right?
may well be.
Yes. Well, I'd probably say that was some form of self-defense, and as they're clearly with the Xanathar Guild, I think I'll turn a blind eye this time. But I've got your names, and I'm going to keep an eye on you. And trust me, with people like you, Brutus, and blimey, what's that cat fella over there?
Athos steps forward and he's like, I'm Athos,
Good
leaning
God.
warrior.
You are terrifying. Has anyone ever told you that?
Well, thank you. He takes it as a proper compliment, like.
Well, if I wasn't backed up by my veterans here, I'd probably have to turn tail and run. But as we are clearly have the upper hand amongst you types, I'll let you know now. I'm going to let you go. I'll put this down to self-defense. You've done me a favour actually by killing off the Xanathar Guild members there, and I suggest you clear off now before you get your collar felt. And don't forget,
So, before he leaves, can I ask him if he's seen Floon Dragmar anywhere?
never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
No.
Oh, fair enough.
Description.
Yeah, ginger fellow. Bit of likes to wear fancy clothes, you know.
Well, as he
Hangs around with Volothump Gadam.
as he says to Renier, never remember. He sort of says, "You reckon he was here?" Yes, he was here, and he's not now. No. Then I reckon he's probably been nabbed by the Xanathar Guild people. Has he not?
Where do the Xanathar lot tend to frequent?
Oh, just follow the signs, mate. No, they're a shady bunch. Them Xanathar Guilds. They've got hideouts all over the city. You're going to have to find some way of finding them. Surely some way around. You must know.
Well, thank you, officer.
Yeah,
And
clear off.
out the side of my mouth, I'm just like, let's get the fuck out of here.
And don't forget, not all City Watch officers are as nice as me.
Thank you.
Clear off. Go on.
Hey, yep.
Yep, off we go.
I'll grab looking at the wrong
Raynar.
page. Raynar by the shoulder. And go, come on, let's go.
He's going with you. Don't worry. He does not want to be
So-
left behind of the City Watch.
We hastily exit.
Okay.
Have you? Oh, yeah. There's an invisible wall. Help!
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm going to change the scene now anyway.
All right. Good.
Back to Waterhouse. Oh look,
Oh,
Help!
I'm in the ocean. There we are.
I'm in the ocean.
I'm in the ocean. As we're leaving, Mike, can I just keep an eye out for any eyes on us or
Yeah, the city watcher obviously watching you leave, but you get the sense that the officer was true to his word. He wasn't, he's going to take it as an act of self-defense. You get the impression that he's very much not a fan of either the Zentrim or the Xanathar Guild, and every single dead member is a good day for him, as it were.
Oh,
So
I mean,
he's
like the Xenophar lot. Are there any like not city watch guys, but like
okay, yeah, like lookouts and stuff.
yeah, like beggars and
Okay, yeah, roll perception for me.
perception.
I got the.
I use my inspiration.
Yeah, probably for the best, eh?
Yeah. I'm taking a tally of everyone's 1s and 20s over this campaign, so that will be a fun little.
It's literally only for yeah. I mean, it's good to have that as I'm taking note of the failures for weapons, so I've not forgotten. So
Oh, that's much better.
that is much better. It's 15. No, you don't see anyone. There's again, it's a fairly dark alley. There's only one light sort of working, and it's not exactly what you'd call powerful. So yeah, you sort of don't see anything suspicious. You don't sort of smell any changes in the air or anything like that. So you think you're clear.
Cool.
All right. So
What say we regroup somewhere and think things through?
Well, interestingly, they said follow the signs, right? The Kenku. Has anyone seen
so
any
there's
signs?
the yellow
that might...
signs to the sewer. I bet it's back in the
Yeah.
back in the warehouse, possibly.
Or was it yellow signs in the sewer?
Or are the yellow signs on strategically placed sewers?
We don't
Man-
know.
man-
Maybe we should
manhole
just go
covers.
down see if we can find a sewer entrance and go and have a look.
Is there such a thing as a manhole cover in D&D?
there is.
I'd assume so, right?
There is, yeah.
It's gotta
Um,
be.
So, what say we keep an eye out for yellow signs on manhole covers?
That's maybe not a bad idea. Maybe we scout the local area and look for maybe one that's been painted with a marking of any description or something, you know?
Okay. As you look around, as you come out on Book Street, just as the entrance to Candle Lane opens out into Brook Street, you notice there is a manhole cover, but no markings. But it has recently been opened. You can tell by the way there's drag marks of the cover on the street.
I say we find this guy as quick as possible. Maybe we just carry on and get moving.
Agree.
Are you going to pop open the cover?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
yeah.
keep lookout while the stronger ones pop open this lovely hole.
Athos kind of nudges Toby as well and goes, "What's a bounty hunter?" He has no concept of this whatsoever. He's just like, eh?
Well, I find things and people, and sometimes those people aren't alive.
Oh, okay. I mean, you're perfect for this job then, right?
Oh yeah, this is up my alley. I don't personally. I have some contacts in the Thieves Guild, people who I sell things to, but the Xanthrum.
Thieves? He seems really confused. He's like, what a dishonorable thing to be associated with.
I just sell to them. I don't do business with them. I don't do business with the Xanathar or the Xanthrum.
Athos is not impressed. Like, selling to them is doing business with them. That's dishonorable. Terrible association.
Subtitles: Athos will remember this.
Yeah.
Doubt.
Toby just shrugs and goes, I have to make a living somehow, and if I can't sell through reputable means, I have to sometimes take the other options.
Brutus is stood behind Athos, shaking his head in disbelief.
He says, surely you make money through strength, through force of power. Like I did. I worked at the fair, the summer fair.
I step forward and say, "Listen, big man. Not all of us are. Sorry, not. I didn't mean to call you big man. Big cat. Not all of us are built, pardon the expression, like a brick shithouse. Some of us have to make do with what we have,
He
with the
says-
skills that we have.
He says, "What is this brick shithouse?"
It is a place that is made of bricks that you go inside and take a shit. You know, a brick shithouse.
He still looks really confused, like shit inside.
It-
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure you're used to like boxes with sand in them, but people like us, we go, you know, pee in buildings. I feel like we've strayed a bit from the main point here, which
Yeah.
is
Anyway, yeah.
we all make do with what we have.
Yeah.
Well, Athos says on that point, I agree with you, friend. Clearly, we all have our own skills. I seen what you did to yourself after being revived by our friend here, as he points to. Is it Brutus that stuffed the good berries in his mouth?
oh no, I did it.
No.
You did it. Okay. Okay, you've won some brownie points for that, and we'll leave it at that.
Well, Toby pulls down her hood, points at half her ear, and goes, "This job isn't without its risk, you know."
And as Athos points that out, I kind of grit my teeth and make fists and say, "Or curses."
Anyway,
Shall we?
What
As
say?
he opens the grate.
What say we get this done and head back for some beers, eh?
that I
Yes.
will agree to.
Now
As-
that
as-
Athos is well on board for. Athos loves a beer.
We never guessed. As you pop open the manhole cover and you drag it back, it becomes blatantly clear to you that there is no natural light in the sewers whatsoever. So without a light source, you are
I
going
have
to
a
struggle.
torch. I'm lighting a torch.
Okay,
I have cat eyes.
cool,
I have-
good. Yeah, dark vision, narrow vision is going to help you.
I'm
Um,
a dwarf from the mines of not
From the land
Moria.
down
but
under.
Moria.
I come
Moria.
from the land down under. So yeah.
Right. So for the first hour or so, you're wandering around the sewers. I don't have a map for the sewers up until a point. You come to a T section. The first T section you actually see a yellow symbol of a circle with 10 equidistant spokes pointing out on the right-hand fork.
Say that again.
You find
All right.
there's as you approach a fork in the sewers, there is a symbol on the right hand fork of a yellow symbol with 10 equidistant spokes poking out of it.
I guess we follow that, don't we?
Surely.
To the right.
Okay.
10 spokes.
Yeah, 10 spokes. Again, so as you follow that road, that path down the sewer, obviously there is an unholy stench. You are literally walking in people's excrement, and you are doing everything you can to not realize what you're breathing in. But you fight through it. There's another fork with another symbol on the left hand side, and as you follow it around, after about an hour of following the signs to the tunnels, you come to a three-way intersection where a ladder leads up into a stone shaft capped by a circular metal cover. One of the familiar chalk symbols is marked on a wall nearby, and floating near the symbol is a spherical, grapefruit-sized creature with bulging central eye and 4 stumping
Oh,
eye stalks.
fuck!
It bares its teeth at you, and if you
Oh,
want
it's
to know,
alive.
It's a fucking beholder.
It's like it's not a beholder, but it's like a tiny version of one.
Oh, thank
Ah,
fuck! It's not a full
It's a-
beholder.
it's a gazer.
it's
That's
okay.
what they're called. I could never remember what they're actually called, but there is, yeah.
Yeah,
Smaller
a small
versions
small
of one.
gazer. So if you'd like to roll initiative, I would appreciate it.
All right, geezer.
Geezer. Hang on a minute. I've just realised something. I've not got. Hang on. Creatures and monsters. Geezer. Oh,
I
geezer.
haven't got a token to roll initiative.
Yeah.
All right, geezer.
We'll do this on the map if that's all right. Hang on.
All right, yeah.
Ethos, you're like Godzilla now.
Yeah.
Gaiaca. Brutus is bigger. It's like Athos versus Brutus.
Well, what
It's the
was
new,
what was our marching order as we approached? I'm assuming Athos was at the front.
I can kind of see better than everyone else, so yeah.
Would have taken the rear just because I've got that was
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you say about me liking a drink, Michael. And Peter's there giggling when someone says, I've taken the rear. He's going, hee, like a kid.
Okay, it looks like the gazer's going last. Athos, you're up first. You see this hideous grapefruit-sized looking thing with eye stalks staring at you.
And Athos is going to fuck this shit up, for lack of a better phrase. So, take some glaive to the grid. Is the official term. That's a 24.
That is a hit.
For 10 points of damage.
Is that from 10 feet away as well?
Well, I can walk up to it, can't I, and slap it.
No.
Bonk. There you go. So sorry, what are you hitting it with?
A glaive.
Oh, blimey. Yeah, okay. So you pull out the glaive and you bring it slicing through the air and you slice off 2 of its stalks. What was the damage you did, sorry? 10. And you basically you slice off 2 of the stalks and the rest of the glaive goes through this gazer and slices it in twain. Perfectly, and it just falls down dead. So there you go.
Wow.
Holy
Wow.
crap.
Athos is just like, feels quite smug with himself right now,
What staggering combat.
I thought you were going to say that you look down at your glaive, you're like, what the fuck?
Okay.
I start using the handle and just to like poke it a little bit. When you're a kid and you poke dead things with a stick.
No. But yeah, he's well and truly dead. 1 hit, 1 kill. Slice in twain. So, after following the signs for a further 5 minutes, you find yourself in what seems to be a different sort of setting. It's still the sewers, but you start noticing that it's changing somewhat. Now then, it's midnight. Would you like to leave it there? And we can start this next week? Or do you want to finish this off?
It's up to you guys.
I can keep going.
Finish this off.
Yeah, I can keep going.
Okay.
Let's say another half
this
hour.
is- Okay. It is literally the last map, if you will. Let's drop you in. Hang on. So Athos is first. Who's after Athos?
I push Brutus forward.
Okay.
Brutus is a bit like, still from last one.
Okay. All right. Bruce, have you got full hit points, by the way? Because on the last tracker, it said you were damaged.
Me?
Yeah.
I am damaged, yeah. I am very damaged.
Yeah. You've only got 1 hit point, so don't know if you want to heal.
But you're getting pushed to the front, because Peter's a little bitch.
By Peter as well, who could heal you. He's just pushing you from behind.
I can't.
Yes, sir. I'm still going.
I can't heal.
Okay.
So again, Toby will take the rear. So we got.
Toby, do you have a
Toby taking the
couple of them berries left?
I've got 2 berries left, and they're yours.
Thank you. I've got 3 hit points now.
Okay, cool. Good.
What a
It's better than
difference.
none. All right. So you find yourself in a sewer tunnel that has remarkably long sewer tunnel. What do you do?
Well, we're looking round for more of those yellow signs, Mike, and just proceeding cautiously.
Okay, so
Is
fairly
it- are we-
quietly.
Are we treading water here?
Well,
No,
I'm going to
it-
try and
it's-
kind of stick to the side away from the
I was going to
stanky
say,
water.
if anything, you are treading excrement. So
Yeah, treading shit.
it is pretty foul stuff. But I'll not make you roll Constitution saving throws. so you don't vomit all over yourself.
I mean, I could always just cast prestidigitation in front of us, and it all smells like ice cream.
Okay. Did you want to do any checks?
Yeah, I'd like to do a perception check, please, mate.
Go on then.
See what I can see.
17. Hang on. Ooh. You see a secret door.
I'm liking these secret doors, Michael.
And another secret door. It's almost like there's a way in both sides.
Hmm.
Just so you know, Mike, we can kind of see through some walls.
You can?
Yeah.
Which ones?
All of them.
Oh.
Not all
can
of them,
see-
but we can
there's-
see the element.
outline.
Yeah, the
So
outlines.
there's stuff like over here, Mike.
Yeah,
over
there's,
here.
you can see down to
Over here.
down to,
I can only
Here.
play in Foundry. As long as you can't see what's inside, that's
No,
fine.
okay.
No.
No.
So.
Because I'd rather just crack on and not have to sort of rejig the entire map. Right, so you go into the south passage, you see a bunch of steps going up.
I'm going to stop here at this point.
Okay. You hear someone in pain.
Let's start. Okay, this could be
Is
our
it
guy.
Brutus? Still giving it.
Threadbare
Right.
curtains hang on the east wall of a long hall, in the middle of which a muscular half-orc in dingy robes stands with his foot on the chest of a male human with wavy red blonde hair. Fire
Ooh.
burns around the orc's clenched fist, and his victim cries and squirms helplessly beneath him. Seated on a raised platform to the south is a nightmarish figure wearing black robes. It has large white eyes and rubbery purple skin, with 4 tentacles encircling its inhuman mouth. It cradles gently, caresses what looks like a disembodied brain with feet.
Those are one of those. What are they called?
You may know it, Peter, from
I
the
know what
opening
this
of
is, but my
Baldur's
character
Gate 3.
doesn't-
Baldur's Gate 3,
My
yeah.
character doesn't know what this is.
No.
No.
Okay.
Right.
Okay,
where
so
is he?
can I act now then, Michael?
As the strange creature sees you, hang on. He rises from his stone chair, sets his little pet brain down, and glides across the room.
Oh my god, it's Oh.
he's on wheelies.
Have you
It's-
worked out what this is now, Peter?
Yeah.
It's a mind flayer.
This is gonna hurt a lot.
It is, except you see him dash out the side.
Ooh.
For you guys that I don't know if you know what a mind flayer is, but I don't want to give too much away, but then they're not particularly nice.
No. No.
You can see it carrying some form of stone key in its hand. It looks like an eye, but it's sort of left via a side door.
Did he take
okay.
his walking brain with him?
No, the walking brain's still here, and the half orc sort of stands up. Who the bloody hell are you?
We're tourists.
Am I allowed to take my action now, Michael?
Yes.
So I want to make a charge attack, dash. So I want to dash and basically ram into him, because if he's over the top of what I believe might be flume on the floor, I want to try and push him, like charge at him, basically.
Okay, bear in mind that these are stairs.
Yep.
So if you run up the stairs, you can do that, but you can't go through the middle.
I can do 70 feet. And he's
Ooh.
55 from me right now, so...
Good lord. Okay.
As Athos takes off,
Well, hang on. See if Michael has anything to respond with first.
He sees that you're charging at him, so he just in surprise, and you get a sort of a surprise attack, as it were.
So I smack Athos on the bottom, and say, "Go
No.
get him, Tiger!" As I cast guidance on him.
I absolutely do not accept you giving me guidance with the phrase "Go get them, Tiger" with a bottom smack. I'm sorry, this isn't American football. We're not slapping each other's asses every 2 minutes.
If you do your attack, and then we'll roll initiative,
Mhm.
and then you can do all the bottom slapping you
Fine.
like.
I'll
A
keep my
charge
guidance.
attack, is it not just a contested athletics check? I don't think it's a normal attack, Mike. Hang on. I'll just double check.
Yes, this is where I'm a bit hazy.
Yeah, these. I mean, even I am on these weird because they don't come up this often.
It's dexterity versus your strength.
You have to move half your speed, so I can't even do that. So I can basically just run up to him in an
Okay.
attempt to, try and distract him from chopping Floon's head off. So, yeah, that's my turn then.
Right.
Actually, I do have a bonus action, so I'm gonna use
Rage.
what's it called?
Rage.
Flipping heck.
Reckless.
Daunting
Savage.
Roar. Here you go.
Golden
Use
Raw.
ability as a bonus action. There you go. He gets a DC 13 Wisdom save.
Okay. Which he does. Saves it.
Does he? Oh, sorry. I thought that was
Wait,
you, and that's
No,
it's
no,
actually
he gets an 18.
Meg's just
Lacargo's
rolled a
getting
1, and
excited.
I was like, wait, what? Does he? I mean, if he saves, he's fine. He's not frightened.
Yeah, he's fine. He sort of pulls himself up and like he's ready to fight. So if everyone can roll initiative.
Yep, perfect.
Yay. Oh.
Sorry about that, Craig.
It's alright. It just really confused me. I was like, you failed, didn't you? And then I looked at who rolled it. I was like, oh no, you didn't.
Yep, it's
Alright.
me. Classic, classic roles for this. Sort of
Lacargo, Montego. Baby,
Alright.
why don't we go?
Toby Larone,
Mm,
you're up first.
I ain't got no spell slots.
I've got nothing.
You've only used one spell.
I've not. I've used 2.
He's
Guiding
level
Bolt.
1.
Oh, well, a grand total of 2. Flipping heck.
Oh, I'm level 1. What do you want?
Listen, there's no such thing as levels in role playing, Peter.
Sorry.
You're a new adventurer.
I am new adventurer level 1.
Oh, on a scale between 1 and 20.
I am level 1. Looks like that brain's doing squats.
He's got a nice rump.
Oh, actually, is the brain near me? I can't actually see it.
Oh, sorry, is it hidden?
It might just be
No,
the
no, it's
angle
not.
I'm on as well.
I think it's the angle on. He's next to Floon on the other side.
Yeah,
Is
that
this-
needs to make a wisdom save as well.
Is this a wall here?
Yeah.
Alright.
I didn't want people to just run through the stairs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The saving throw.
Also, the
Oh,
height thing
failed.
kind of means that you can't see, precisely up the stairs straight away.
he's
Then it has to. It's frightened of me. Then the brain is at least frightened of me, which is good.
okay.
What effect does that have?
It tends to tell you, doesn't it, if you click it?
Hang on.
Frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature
Ooh.
can't willingly move closer to the source of fear. There you go.
Nice.
There you go. Sweet.
I mean, the one thing that's going to fuck me up is an intellect devourer, so I'm quite glad it's frightened of me.
Yeah.
You're gonna laugh. I've realised I've been on mute ever since we got into the cave.
I was wondering why you've not done anything yet.
I know. I was like, why? I'm talking, but
I've
no.
seen
I was
you
like,
measuring and everything. I was
yeah,
like,
I was like,
okay.
okay, so it's half movement to move through people, if I remember rightly. So I've used all my movement,
Okay.
and I'm gonna have a pot shot at the half orc. Excuse me. With my shirty bear.
With your
Shit
what?
bow.
My shirty bear.
You
Shut
shit,
up,
though.
No, it rolled an 18, so it's not a shit bow.
That is a hit.
And I will hit, and I get sneak attack damage because I am near my friends.
7.
7.
You've
as
just
the-
rolled damage for a rapier, not for.
Oh shit!
job,
Ignore.
man.
All right, sorry.
I'll ignore
Alright,
that.
right.
Try again.
Take it back. Take it back.
I'll take the 6. That's
Damn it.
good. As the arrow flies through the air yet again, it sort of hits the mark, but not quite enough to bring the half orc down. He lets out an almighty roar, though. Bloody creatures! Is that you okay?
Yep. I just yell back, bitch.
Just a little voice in the distance. Bitch.
Rex.
I Once more, I trace the sigil through the air and point at the orc as I cast Toll the Dead. As a dolorous. Oh, he needs a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
He fails. Do we also need one for the Devourer?
Sorry?
Single
Do we
target.
need one for the Devourer?
No, hold on. Point a creature within range. Sound dolorous spell. Target must succeed. Wisdom saving throw. Will take 1d8 necrotic damage. However, he's missing hit points, so it takes 1d12. Which is that.
2 points damage.
Yeah.
Again, much like the acolyte from before, you see his head start to shake as if someone's let loose a tolling bell. But despite that, he managed to shake off the cacophony that's obviously ringing around him that no one else can hear. But you see blood start to trickle out of his nose, but he manages to hold on. And he looks really pretty much near dead.
Okay.
Athos, your go.
I'm loving these gifs.
Honestly, like that's what Toll the Dead always reminds me of. Just an Undertaker entrance of just bong.
That's me. Porthos.
Porthos. D'Artagnan.
Are you on mute, Craig?
It's not me yet, is it? Fucking hell,
It
is
is,
it me
yeah.
already?
Apparently.
Because I got in a round where I could do a little bit, didn't I? I was sitting there thinking, didn't I just go? Porthos, stop behave. I knew this was you know when you think of a name and you're like, you don't realise that you know it from somewhere else, but haven't actually quite realised that it's from somewhere quite obvious. I've missed with my glaive, so that's me.
You did just miss, mate. You got a critical miss.
All right, Mike.
Oh.
So as you bring the glaive down and it misses the damn near dead orc, you hear an almighty crack as it slaps into the stone, and you feel the vibration through the haft just come through. Like, Jesus Christ! And you feel like, oh, that might have done some damage. Right,
Thanks, Mike.
Grumshar.
Thanks.
Well, you know, it happens. Okay, Grumshar is going to fire a firebolt at you, Athos. Oh Christ, sorry, I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it all wrong. Attack normal. For a 13.
That's a miss.
The fireball goes roaring past, singes a bit of your hair, but generally just sort of dissipates into nothing as it shoots past. Blub. Into nothing. Up to the next is the Intellect Devourer. That is going to...
The frightened intellect devourer.
Yeah, the frightened intellect devourer is going to run away from the cause of the frightenedness. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I love the little face.
7, 8.
Does it have a little face on it? I can't see it.
It's got
It looks like he's staring at his buttocks.
Oh, you mean like the little face for the frightened symbol?
Yeah. Hang on. Then 10 feet. Okay, and it's going to devour the intellect of Toby Larone. If you can do a DC 12 intelligence saving throw, please.
Intelligence saving throw.
Pass. Nice.
You're on
Yep, no,
fire
that's fine.
today,
You've
Charles.
passed.
I am having a great time.
Yeah.
It's going to come back.
No.
Yeah,
don't
so
say
that's it, guy. He tries to sort of clamp onto your mind through some form, so you feel something tugging at your mind, but it's not quite locking on. As it sort of breaks off. La Cargo.
Montego.
Stop it.
Oh, Carolinas.
Right, I'm gonna. Is that the brain thing there?
That is the brain thing.
Ah, okay, right. Brain. Sorry, I should have measured
It's all right.
before now. How big is it?
It's
sorry.
not big. It's fairly small, but it's
Tightly
basically
packed
the size. It's the size of a brain with legs. Just think of brain with legs.
And it's on the floor.
It's on the floor, sort of hopping towards you.
Okay. I'm gonna try. Right, I don't know how well this is gonna work, and I don't even know quite what it is.
Always a
If you
good
talk us
start.
through it, we'll try and work something out.
Right. Well, I've got this swirly thing here. Um.
Ooh,
So
This
I,
swirly thing here. Ooh.
Yeah.
telekinetic.
I want to use the mage hand. So, like a brain.
Please tickle it. Please tickle it. Please tickle it.
Well, I wasn't going to tickle it, but I want to kind of like. I don't know if you can mage hand like the brain. Like, can I just pick it up so it can't really?
As a
Oh,
bonus
wait,
action, you
where?
can telekinetically shove one creature you can see within 30 feet of you.
I don't want to shove it. I just want to pick it up off the ground so it can't walk anywhere.
For about 2 seconds.
Yeah, you can do that, I guess. There's nothing to say you can't, but it doesn't stop its spell ability.
Has it got spell ability?
Yeah, it can devour intellects.
Ah, right. Okay.
It's like mind control.
Oh,
Not that you
right,
know that,
okay.
sorry. But yes, it does have spell abilities.
right, hang on a minute. I don't know how to get my thing up. I've got something. Oh, right. Okay. So, oh, that'd be my action though, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Oh shit!
Oh no, things cost actions.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that. Right. Well, I'm gonna walk up to it. Even though I've got it like held, just floating, so its legs are just dangling.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like kind of hopefully stand in. I'm just gonna stand next to it, like scowling at it with my mind's eye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that an intimidation or?
I don't know whether I'm trying to intimidate it, but I'm just.
Have you thought about hitting it?
Well, I've just used my action to mage hand it off
Well,
the
it
floor.
says in bonus action you can shove it. No, sorry, not you, but you can shove the thing.
It's a bonus action. Sorry, this is new thing.
Bonus action means that you take your main action, and your bonus action you can either take it before your main action or after it, but it's like a special little side action, bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay.
And shove will basically push it away.
I've got it in my mage hand. Can I not just move my mage hand somewhere else?
All right, you want to carry it away? That's it.
Because it's the same. Right,
yeah, at the moment it's hovering in the air in your mage hand, and you can, if you want, move your mage hand out.
Just to get this straight, if I push it, I can only move it 5 feet towards me or further away. But if I use my mage hand, oh no, I cast it 20 feet away, didn't I? So have I got 10 feet I can move it?
Just before we carry on, the mage hand has a maximum weight that it can carry.
Is it green?
I don't know how much a intellect devourer weighs.
The size is tiny, so I'm going to let this one slip.
Thanks,
so the mage hand can lift up. So at the moment, this intellect devourer is kind of hovering in the air in a sort of a ghostly hand, sort of kicking its legs, going, "What the?"
So can I? I can move it like 10 feet, can I? Not is that how mage hand works? So I've cast it 20 feet away and I can move it another 10 feet.
Yep.
Yeah. So can I move it to like there? And I don't know if I can do this as well, but just kind of like let it drop down the stairs, but spin it a little bit so it don't land on its feet, like it lands on its squishy brain.
So you want to throw it down the stairs and kind of hopefully it's a bit dazed.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Okay. I'm going to roll a strength saving throw. Hang on. Right, what's your proficiency bonus?
For what?
For strength. So what's your strength score? Is it +1, +2?
Can we pick a different one, Mike?
No, I'm afraid not.
I've got a -1.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, yeah, he's rolled a 19. So he staggers down the stairs, but he's on his feet. He's going to be back up.
He's
not
landed on
injured.
his feet. Okay.
Yeah, he's fine. But I mean, Brutus, it's your go.
This guy's still live in front of
Floon, yeah.
Thos. Yep. I'm going to use my crossbow,
Okay.
even though I'm shit at it. Oh dear. Oh.
You let the crossbow fly. You aim it roughly. Again, you're not very confident with the skill of the crossbow, but you aim for what you think would be a killing shot, and sure enough, the silver bolt launches from the crossbow, arcs through the air with a ding as it hits square between the eyes Grumshar, and he dies instantly. Again, his brains are kind of splattered at the back wall, pinned with a crossbow bolt, and he just slumps down dead.
Boom.
Oh.
That was a good nat 20, that, even though it were a 19.
I love that. I'm not very good with crossbows.
Nat 20.
Yeah, okay.
Ding!
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, have you got anything else you want to do?
No, that's good enough for me.
I mean, considering you are nearly dead, that was quite impressive. Right, back up to the top. Toby Laron.
Is gonna walk down the stairs to the little. Is the brain on its? Is it turtle? Is it? Yeah. Is it like legs up in the air, like can't move, like a turtle?
No,
Oh, I
no,
really wish it was.
it landed squarely on its feet. It's up. It's ready to rock.
I'm gonna stab it with a rapier.
Okay.
Oh, tits! You cursed.
Oh.
Tits.
You
Oh.
cursed me, Mike. You cursed
Okay.
me with your.
What was the first failure with your dagger or with your rapier?
This is with the first failure was with my short bow. This is my first with my rapier.
Okay, much like before, as you bring the rapier down, you swipe through the air to try and cut the thing in two, but you miss, and it just pong, sort of hits the floor, and you feel the impact blow sort of ring through the grip. Oh Jesus! And your arms kind of shaking as you hit the ground, and you put a nice little notch in your rapier. Nothing too bad, but it's definitely not as pristine as it once was.
If I move away, does this feels weird to say? Does this brain get an attack of opportunity?
If you're next to it, I would say you would, yeah.
Then I will stay where I am and just look at this. How could I possibly miss this brain with my rapier?
Okay.
And I'm done.
Rex.
I am going to move to here. Can I see the brain from the top? Yes, I can. I'm going to do the bell trick. So you're saying that a mage hand can pick this thing up?
Yeah, but he still has his attacks.
I'm going to cast
You're gonna
mage
tickle him,
hand.
Peter.
Oh no, no.
Tickle him.
I'm gonna cast mage hand. I'm gonna cast mage hand. 30 feet away from you. Cast spell again. Use action to control. Oh no, wait. That's a full action to conjure a mage hand, and another full action to control it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay, I'm just going to cast Toll of Dead. So I trace my sigil, classic. A bell rings. It gives me a wisdom saving throw, DC 13. Please.
Hang on. You must have one or more controlled tokens in order to use this option. You what? Oh, see, I got to click on it. Dumbass. Oh. He rolls a 1.
Yay!
So he fails his wisdom saving throw.
Has he already
I don't know
taken
how to do
damage?
that sort of critically. What?
It's.
So he's taken no damage so far.
He's taken no damage. Alright, so he gets a 1d8 necrotic damage. Yes! 7.
Okay. Quick
And
maths.
then I
Okay.
move back because I like having an intellect.
You see him shaking. He's clearly shaken by something near him, but again, he's not injured as badly as the others have been, which is quite worrying.
Do you want me to
Athos.
call the RSPCA? Or is it RSPCB?
Well, protection
Brain.
for brains.
Yes.
That's for birds. Oh,
Oh yeah.
Right.
RSP. You want to call RSPB? What? Why?
Sure, go
Sorry.
Athos.
Okay. I'm gonna check on Floon. Is he dead? Is he alive?
He's on. Yeah, he's alive. He's not quite unconscious, but he's obviously had the living crap kicked out of him. But yeah, he's not dead. He's just very badly injured.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay with him. Maybe do a medicine check to try and just make him as comfortable as possible, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, if you want to do a medicine check. Like I say, he's not bleeding out or anything. He's not unconscious, so yeah.
Yeah. More just like to show that I'm supporting him the best I can, and I'm
You-
gonna kind of guard him.
You see him open his eyes, and despite the initial fear of being sort of hovered over by a gigantic predator-looking type creature, he can tell you can tell that you're there to care for him, and he just sort of nods and thank you, my friend.
Mike's
Yeah.
weird sex noises. Cheers for that, mate.
You know, guess who had the ill prophylactic? Anyway. Okay, the Intellect Devourer has got his sights set on Toby Hahn. It's going to do a multi-attack, so it's going to attack with its claws first. Does an 8, which probably doesn't do anything. And then it's going to. Can I have a intelligence saving throw,
No,
please?
it doesn't hit.
Yeah, I kind of figured it didn't. Intelligence saving throw, please.
11?
Ooh, just you feel this weird sort of, you see your vision goes sort of dim, tunnel vision. You see a bright light, like a swirling light, trying to enter your mind, but you manage to shut it out at the last second.
Open your mind.
Yes, Peter. Got you.
Showing my age there.
Lacargo.
Can I go past these then? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you can go past those. I don't know what they are. Some random person put some bollards in there for some reason.
I think they're.
Oh, they might be. It might be a jail cell, but we'll say the door's open. There's nothing in there.
Right. Is it dead?
No,
It's
not
dead
by a long shot.
Oh,
It's
what's
frightened.
it got on the?
Frightened.
It's
It's frightened.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
It's
thought that was
scared.
dead. Right. I'm gonna try and I guess hit it with my axe, hand axe.
Okay.
Probably can I stand there so I'm not standing on anybody?
Yep.
legs, the bugger.
Chop him up.
You can't have very high, I hope.
Poor.
For fuck's sake. What are
as
the
you swing
ones
the
today?
as you swing the axe down, your grip loosens somewhat, and again it swings past the devourer and clangs into the floor. And the shock
I've
and the
dropped my
vibrations reverberate. No, you don't drop it. You still got it, but you feel the vibrations of reverberate through the wooden handle as a tiny crack appears in the handle.
That's not good.
Anyone got blacksmithing?
No.
Don't forget there are blacksmiths throughout to Waterdeep, so
But the handle's wood, though, isn't it?
yeah, they know how to fix that. Just
Alright,
replace the handle.
okay.
It's fine. not big.
And then can I do a second attack with my dagger?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh,
It's a miss.
going on.
You bring the dagger through the air, and it just sort of. You obviously underestimated the size of the brain. It's just passed through air as you bring it over the top of it.
Okay. As a bonus action,
Mhm.
I can pull it towards me, can't I?
It's standing next to you, so I don't know many people that want to put an intellect devourer on their body.
Well, I do, because then Toby gets an opportunity attack, won't she? Not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I put it on? Can I put it? Yeah. That's
Put
what
it
I'm gonna
on
do.
you. Okay, so
I'm gonna put it on my tummy. Maybe not my tummy, but yeah, like pull it towards me and under my arm.
get on me, tummy.
On my shoulder. I don't know. Yeah.
Tobes.
All right, with the rapier, and God, I hope this hits. Oh, I'll take it.
Yes,
Oh.
you're getting all the gnats. Yes, the other way.
And I
Get
get
on me.
I get sneak attack damage as well.
Good.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so you bring the rapier through the air.
Oh yeah, because it was a crit.
Okay, so total damage is 11 plus 13. Is that right?
Yeah,
Or is
so
it
24.
Okay. Yeah, you basically bring this rapier down, slicing through the air, and as cleanly as possible. You hear the swish of the blade flick through, and just slowly, and much like Resident Evil, the brain just pops in half and just cut in half, and lands on the floor in a puddle,
Nice.
dead.
Nice.
Actually, sorry, it's not on the floor. It's in Meg's hands. So Meg,
Yay.
yeah, Lucago is literally holding two halves of a brain.
Blancmange.
Oh, yeah, it's not pleasant. There's little
I'm
I'm
little
just
fat
gonna
legs.
wiggle it towards Toby, like, look at it.
Toby just looks at it and walks away.
Good job.
I'm not touching that.
Cool.
Might
So
keep
we're out of
it.
combat. Everyone's alive and well, which is good. There's no sign of the mind flayer, which is probably a good thing. But yes, Floon Blagmar, Floon Blagmar's on the floor, a bit more comfortable, but still fairly weak. And I've completely forgotten to drop Raynar in there as well. So, hang on, bear with me a moment. I'll pop him in.
I'm gonna pop I'm taking the brains, my the two halves,
Okay.
just to let you
Yeah,
know.
as you do. Just pop him in. Yeah. Why not? I mean, at the end, you might be able to sell that as Zoblob. So.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
pretty
nice
interested.
one. Like it.
So yeah, Raynar runs up to see his friend, and sees that clearly he's been beaten up. So he picks him up off the floor, and they sort of hug each other to see each other. Oh, my friend, so glad to see you. It was clearly a case of mistaken identity. They were meant to sort of kidnap Raynar and then remember, but took Floon instead. So it's up to you if you want to explore the rest of the sorry, I'll be out speaking a minute. The Xanathar Guild hideout or not? It's up to you. You can make an exit the way you came and just go back up to the street, or you can.
I think we should go and get him seen too.
Yeah.
I agree with Meg. I think that's probably the best idea. Get him out of
We
here.
can always
if
pop
That's
back,
what we're here
can't we?
for.
Yeah, we got what we came for. Let's go.
Plus, Brutus is practically on his knees.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not feeling so good.
Cool.
Like it.
Look at it. Run away. Right. So I'll bring back the. There you are, back in the sunny town of Waterdeep. Yeah. So I assume. I assume you're going to check for
The fuck?
treasure on the corpses. That's
Yeah.
Peter. In the satchel Grumshar, which was the half orc, it was clearly he was some sort of sorcerer. He carried a spell book, which contains the following spells, which may be of useful to some of you spellcasters out there: Burning Hands, Disguise Self, False Life, Shield, Unseen Servant, and Witch Bolt.
This is a wizard spell book, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think we should just sell it.
I think we should
Do
hold
we
on
not
to it.
copy them?
Only wizards can copy them.
I think sorcerers can read the spells. If
Right.
they're in your spell list, you can add them to your repertoire.
I'll take the book, please.
How do sorcerers get their magic spells, Craig? Do they have to go?
So they
born
have a
with them.
set number that they learn. Unlike wizards and most other casters, actually, they can't just flip spells. You pick your spells, and that is what you've got. But if the DM is kind enough to give you alternative ways of learning additional spells, then you can read spells and learn them.
So if he was to find himself in, say, like a shop that deals with magical goods, and there are sort of sorcerers and wizards on hand, they'd be able to teach that.
Yeah, for a fee, I would imagine.
Yeah, okay.
I would imagine it's not a cheap fee either, but a fee
No.
nonetheless. You know.
Okay, that's handy because there are actual several shops like that, and they may come.
This is one of the things that puts me off playing Wizard, because one of the beautiful things about Wizard is you can find and learn new spells at the DM's whim, but not a lot of DMs want to bother pissing around with, okay, you learned this spell, or you found this spell. Do you know what I mean? They just kind of go, take what you want. Do you know what I mean? And leave it at that, which I appreciate, but part of Wizard is kind of or at least for me, part of Wizard is the fun of kind of, I found something new in this kind of exact moment of, I found a new book. I could learn something new. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, Rex sort of pockets the book with permission from the rest of the crew. You also find two potions of healing, 16 gold pieces, 82 silver pieces, and 250 copper pieces.
With everyone's permission, I'd like to take one of the potions of healing.
Does somebody wanna be bank?
Yeah, I can do that. How much was it in total, Mike?
Hang on, sorry, I clicked on something. It's 16 gold pieces. That's right, no, 16 gold pieces.
Yep.
82 silver pieces.
Yep.
And 250 copper pieces. And don't forget the 15 times 50 gold pieces for the silver that you're also lugging around.
Yeah, I need
on your body.
to add that to the inventory somehow.
Again, there are ways and means of you'll be able to shift that. So anyway, you've obviously got you're up from the street. Raynar's carrying sort of Floon sort of on his shoulder, kind of helping him hobble along. He's looking pretty wrecked, but I assume you make your way back to the yawning portal.
Yep.
To see
It
Mr.
sounds like Craig's making his way back to the yawning portal.
That wasn't me.
Alright, somebody was yawning.
I've definitely yawned at some point tonight, but that wasn't me in that particular instance.
Sorry, this is boring you.
No.
I've just to be fair, Mike, I have had a very, very long week. I was saying to Peter before, it's like running a game. I'm a little bit worried because week 2, so Friday on week 2 of the month for me is very, very busy every month. So it's going to be quite tough for me when I've got to find the mental capacity to herd you lot round a map somehow and keep things going. But we'll see how it goes, you know.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Right. So
Craig won't, but we'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Fine. Floon.
So I guess we burst through the doors with Brutus bleeding profusely. We've got wounded.
Well, Bruce has had
Oh.
his magic potion, right?
Oh.
You've had the potion of healing, which is 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, I'll use that now then. 2d4
No,
plus
you're gonna
2.
rest. You're gonna rest. Save it.
No,
Yeah.
you don't have to. You're fine. You feel
Sorry.
you feel battered, but you know you're not in danger of bleeding out. So
And
you're
then
chilling.
Peter says to me, "Craig's cruel. He's dead mean. He'll do stuff to you that's horrible. So stop metagaming then, Peter, and I won't be quite as mean, mate. You know."
I wasn't
Sorry,
metagaming all those times I died.
Actually, in your defense, in none of the instances were you the one metagaming.
Exactly.
There he is. So you find yourself in the yawning portal once more. The innkeeper Dernan sort of sees you. Ah, all right, there, geezers. Looks like you're back. Got to say though, you fucking stink. Where have you been?
Athos says, "Yeah, we've had to travel through the sewers, unfortunately."
Well, before you settle down for the night with beer and stuff, may I recommend you go and get cleaned up because you.
Yeah, I mean,
Henlink.
a hot bath would be great if you could get one of your staff to organise that for us. That would be perfect.
I'll organise you some rooms for this evening. Is that all right?
That'll do, my friend.
It'll
And-
be a cost, but we'll settle the bill later.
No problem at all.
And he sort of motions to his mate, Haggis.
I guess.
And sort of Haggis sort of goes upstairs and sort of starts
Manuel.
Manuel.
Yeah,
So, oh, my friends, it seems you have been very, very successful.
Oh shit, Volo's here.
Floon! As he sees his friend Floon, looking for some reason miraculously fine, but yeah. So they meet up again. Oh, my friend Floon, and basically they retell the story of what happened. Is basically once Volo had left, Floon and Raynar met up in the same Skewered Dragon Tavern. They were continuing their drinking session. They stepped outside and were jumped by Zenzarim. It seems to be that they were trying to kidnap Raynar, but because they were similar build, they took both of them instead. And also, once they got into the Zenzarim hideout, they thought that Floon was Raynar and took him to the hideout to find out what he knew, for example. So yes, everyone's very happy, and Ashura's word, my friends, I promised you this, my deed to Trollskull Manor, here you go. And he hands over the manor deed to you, which is now in your possession, and hands you a set of keys. This is now yours. Go in the morning, have a look. Let me know what you think.
What about our 100 gold as well?
I said that the 100 gold was difficult to find at the moment. My publisher is not forthcoming with my royalty checks this month. So look, it's a property in Waterdeep. It is not cheap, so we say. So this is more
guys,
than enough.
we are officially landowners, and thus I will become Athos the First Esquire. We now own deeds to something. That's excellent. That's a great reward.
Yeah, it follows kind of listen to your friend. He talks sense. I do not have the gold. I was up front when your other strange friends asked me that I couldn't afford it, and this was what was on the table. So take your 10 gold pieces that I gave you each previously, and the Trollskull Manor. It cost me quite a lot at the auction.
Athos kind of tries to convince the rest of the group that let's just take this, and we now own property in a city, right? That can't be a bad thing.
I don't know. Depends what your plans are for you.
And then he tries to kind of sidebar with Volo, going, "Don't think I've not forgotten that you promised more than what you've given us. You do still owe us."
Of course, my friend. If you ever need help or extended tours around Waterdeep, I'm happy to show you around. But please, for now, let me buy you all drinks. Once you've had a bath, of course. Oh.
Of course.
Raynar turns to you all and says, my friends, I know I don't know you very well, but I can't. I have to thank you once again for saving mine and Fluten's life. We were really in quite severe danger. I know you may have heard my father's name be dropped before, but I am not without connections in this city. So please, if you do need any assistance, or maybe I can set up a few meetings with some of our more esteemed lords, and perhaps maybe some other people in high places. I can't guarantee maybe the open lord, but maybe her assistant, the Blackstaff, may want to have an audience with you if once you're settled, of course, with the Trollskull Manor.
Perfect.
Could someone roll me an insight, please?
I'll
Be insightful. I'm blaming Peter's die there that
That's
knocked
the pink die. That's fine.
My die.
Sure.
Athos, you're kind of like just drinking in the moment, thinking, "Nah, this is amazing. Look what we've done. We've actually achieved something. I've come to this city to find glory, and I'm actually making it happen." You're overwhelmed with delight at what's occurred and what you've gone through in the past 24 hours. So it kind of slips your mind. Toby, however, you suddenly think, hang on a minute. Volo was writing a book about spirits and ghosts. And he bought the manor for research for his book. And on that, we'll say that's the end of the session. You've all leveled up to level 2 as well. So if you can
Yay, level
Yay,
2!
level 2!
Level 1 shit, yay, level 2!
Level 2.
Crawling out of the
level
pit.
1's like, oh fuck, a goblin. Shit,
Yeah.
we're in trouble.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Pete took an arrow to the chest and fucking nearly died.
The only thing I don't like about level 2, and this pisses me off a little bit, is some classes get stuff at level 2 and others are like, oh great, I have to wait a whole other level to do anything.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I'm just glad to be level 2 and have a slightly lower chance of dying.
You ready, Cardi? Yeah. Danger sense.
Oh,
So,
no. Yeah, danger sense. Do I sense anything? No. I have cunning action. I can do something now.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want these days now. When you hit level 3 and get your archetype, it's like basically you're just a god at that point. You are a damage god, like.
Good to know.
I have had a really good game this time around. Like,
I'm not surprised. I was just there like, that's look at the rogue that is right there. Look at the rogue.
I was like, ooh, a 20. So to recap, yeah, everybody apart from Athos and Lucago has had a 20. And only Lucago and Athos have had ones.
Yay!
Listen. Athos will come when we're sitting here facing the BBEG, whoever that is, right? Athos will come in there like an absolute monster and tear heads from spleens, like that'll happen.
It's from spleens.
Just to update you there, Shards, you've also got 2 failures, one on your short bow and one on your rapier.
Yep.
So I'm keeping an eye on it.
Wow.
So let's not start bragging just yet, eh?
Yeah. If you do want to get your stuff fixed before it breaks, you can. It just comes at a cost.
I probably will. He's given me 10 gold. That should be more than enough to cover it.
Yeah.
It's a statistic off.
I will give you some forewarning. I've watched a lot of videos on Waterdeep, and the next chapter that comes up is very open-ended. There's no sort of plot line as such. There are quests to do, but they're mainly sort of side quests. So if it ever gets to a point where you're like, okay, this is dragging on a bit now, can we shift on? Because I mean, they say sometimes you can run it for like 10, 15 sessions, or 2. It's up to you, really. So,
I mean, to be fair, Mike, some groups will go 10, 15 sessions, but then some groups will spend 3 hours debating on the price that they want to pay to rent a horse. You know what I mean? So there's that. It's that fine balance, isn't it?
Yeah, the idea is if you ever feel that it's sort of waning a bit. There are things that I want to put in it. But yeah, if you ever get to the point, okay, oh yeah, we're done with the side quest now. I don't really give a shit. Let's move on. Then the next session, I can then sort of go into the next bit. So just to give you some fair warning, there's going to be opportunities to go and see shops. There's going to be opportunities to go and see blacksmith, armorers, herbologists, apothecaries. So if there's anything you want, sort of a wish list, I know Pete's given me a few bits, but if you find yourself trolling through handy sort of armor, handy sort of weapons, you might be interested in, even magical stuff. You can go into. It's all going to have a price. That's what you have to bear in mind. But and again, you now own a manor, which spoilers is a little bit run down. So we'll need some upkeep before you can open it up as a tavern. But again, it's something you can sort of strive towards.
Nice.
So yeah, there you go. That's the end of the
Nice.
session.
Thanks, Mike.
Hopefully that went
Cheers.
all right.
That was great.
Apologies
was
for the
good.
technical issues.
Yes,
Yeah.
you should. It was terrible. Oh
Bloody
Yeah.
hell, Mike.
God.
I'll go and whip myself. Don't worry. There you go.
Oh, fantastic.
Stop
Thank
streaming,
you.
Pete.